Welcome to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. As usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and smash the like button. Me and Prad really want to get more than 1,000 likes again today. How's it going, Prad?
Absolutely calm and peaceful for me. How about you,
Yeah.
Miss V?
Good. Profitable day on Tesla. What do
Let's
you
go.
trade?
Not much really. I've just been playing around with the futures a little bit, not really doing anything on the trading side. Still on vacation mode, as you guys can see, but looking for opportunities. We'll see if anything shows up. How about you? As you said, you're profitable. You want to start off with your trades?
Absolutely, guys. I was shorting Tesla today. I started in the pre-market. My level was 992. And do we call it paper hands when you don't have ability to hold the trade long enough to get the maximum of profit? I mean, it's still profitable trade for me, but I'm so not satisfied because Tesla just keep going to the downside, and I got out just too early. Anyways, profitable trade again. My enter was 992 and my out was 987.
Perfect. Right now, I'm watching the market crumble, and I think I may have missed my MES H22 short. Let me go check out. I did. I was short right here. Market's going lower, so darn it, man. I had that short. I'm gonna miss out right now. Market's completely crumbling. Let's go check out some stocks that are going down with it. Tesla was at 940. We'll pull back Tesla too. AMD here coming lower. Let's go check out Apple. So QQQ just making a new low at the moment. So we were shorting the SPY futures, or not the SPY 500. Darn it, we had such a great short on that, and we closed it because market was playing games with us. So pretty upset seeing that happen. Oh well, not can't complain too much. Apple currently at 175 or so. Let's see if Apple bounces off that 175. I want to go check on Roku. I was trying to short Roku. We get stopped on that, and then Roku's now coming down with the overall market. Wow, so market's really going hard today. I thought market would be on the green side, but no, guessing that's not gonna happen. Spies are pretty much flat, and Nasdaq is down 1.3%. Let's go check out what else is falling. I'm in the wrong way on Hood. Let's go check out Robinhood. Why can't I pull up Hood? There we go. So Robinhood currently still going to the downside, $18.30 or so with the market flushing. I don't know how much lower could we go here. How low can we go? What about short? What does that say? MYM. Can't pull up that, so can't see that. Smash the like. Thank you. NES pushing for $2. Let's go check out NES.
Meanwhile, we've got two super chats. We just started and already two super chats. Thank you guys. One from Mark the Realtor 305. You guys in BINA, the expected news tomorrow. So maybe we can take a look at BENE for Mark. And we have a super chat from Julia D. Is NVDA going to drop to 230 or time to buy now? So we could take a look at these two names.
For sure. So NES right now currently at 500,000 shares traded. It is trying to go towards $2, low on the volume end at least. Let's go check out BENE. BENE 94,000 shares. We are not in BENE. Obviously, this is a day trading show. We only day trade stocks here. Not too sure what the news is, and I can't tell you exactly what the expected news is if I don't know what the thing is on there. So BENE also another low volume stock, so can't talk about that much. NVIDIA actually should be moving over here with the overall market. Let's see if we could catch a bottom on NVIDIA somewhere, maybe around the same levels of the last few days. So let me pull up NVIDIA here. Pull up the 5-day chart. And here we are, NVIDIA coming back to around, let's see, $287, $288 or so. Maybe we could catch that dip in front of 288. Looks like I just closed that chart. Let me open that one back up. Awesome. So 288, 289, where NVIDIA could possibly turn around from. SPY could be double bottoming over here and help the market out a little bit. Also with the QQQs though, QQQs almost at 16,000. So once we get to 16,000 on QQQs, maybe we get a long scalp on the overall market from there. So that's going to be something fun to do also. Someone spotted a Rivian in Toronto. No way, I thought they had no deliveries. That's insane. Hood is going to 15 to 1600%. All right. Good morning, Praddy. Good morning, guys. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Did not get enough sleep last night. No, I did. I actually came into work late. I came, I'm still in vacation mode. I'm coming into work at 10 o'clock or so, and just getting ready to have fun with you guys. Prad is bad to BENE. Not sure what that means, but okay. Low volume. Can't talk about it for a day trading show. Miss V, Prad, please do the shout out. Much thanks to all the traders, presenters, and production crew for the incredible show. You guys have helped me and the family with the prosperous year. Well, good job, Desmond. Even though we like educating you, at the end of the day, it's you executing all those orders, is you making those executions and putting your money to risk and your own mental to risk. So congratulations to you. Big claps to you on learning and actually putting your money to work. So congratulations, my friend. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Can you check SEAC? SEAC. Let's go check out SEAC. SEAC with 17 million shares currently, with currently down 4%. Looks like it could go lower with the overall market trying to flush, or maybe just catch a bid in the pre-market areas or so and bounce off that. But currently, as you guys can see, it is down for the past few days and just trying to catch a bid.
Brad, can we take a look at KXIN on Nasdaq? It actually has good news today. KXIN Auto reached a strategic partnership agreement with some company which agrees to order at least 10,000 new energy trucks from the company in the next 5 years. And guys, don't forget that every morning we post watch list. Brenda does your homework for you, so I'll send the link on the chat, and make sure to check it every morning and compare it to your watch list if we think in the same direction.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, KXIN on our watch list. There is a positive catalyst for it. Hence, we are up 35% on the stock right now, with 67 million shares overall traded. The market is indeed now negative for both the SPYs and the Nasdaq 100. So we're not seeing that being reflected into this stock overall. So that's good. Currently holding up in front of VWAP. I want to go throw a long in front of MNQ H22CM right now in front of 1600. I'll actually throw 2 contracts. And we'll see if we can get that dip by long at 16,000 on the MNQ. And the MES right now are pretty much at 46.95, a double bottom kind of. Let's see if the market's going to bounce off from there and go back to the top. ADGI. Let's go check out ADGI. ADGI did halt once today already, and then opened back up pretty close to the halt. The stock did try to run higher than the halt price, but immediately came back down, consolidated a little bit close to the halt price, and now we're trying to make another leg up to the top side. Let's see if ADGI can successfully pull that out. Keeping an eye on the overall futures and the market right now. They're trying to catch a bid, so I'm going to quickly go over to MNQ and just try to get long over here, see if we can ride this rocket ship back to somewhat of 16,100 maybe or more. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So trying to just quickly scalp the market momentum a little bit, trying to bounce off in front of the 16,000 mark. Just trying to go long in front of it, see how far we can ride it a little bit, maybe 1,600, where this last bottom was, and we broke through that. Probably put the money ball in. Greg, what's up, Greg? Working from home today, I see. Discounts on AMC and Lucid. Let's go check out AMC. AMC double bottoming right now, or yeah, trying to. Let's see if AMC can start bouncing off to the top again. Obviously, currently flat on the day almost. It was positive at one point, but now AMC is flat on the day. Let's see if AMC can get back to VWAP. I think AMC trying to reclaim 26 or 25 was a good battle over there, but overall the battle has been lost for the stock, and I think there might be more downside, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. You know, nobody has a crystal ball. We just got to wait and see what the market presents to us. Quickly going back to see what MNQ is doing over here. Let's keep an eye on it.
I see people on the chat talk about ADGI Prad. It's up around 70% today.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm getting out of this MNQ real quick because I want to see. Actually, NQ is just trying to bounce off of 16. If NQ breaks 16,000, then we'll get out of our MNQ position so we can hold on to this for just a little bit longer. Spies have already made the bounce that they need to. So let me show you the SPY chart. So this is the SPY chart right here. Spies have indeed started to make a bounce off that bottom over here, but you know, Nasdaq's really struggling. So let me show you QQQ. Nasdaq's really struggling in front of the 16,000. So you know, if 16,000 bounces our position, we'll be minting as money. So that's basically what we're looking for. Double bottom on the QQQ. But if I show you the NQ futures right here, where we're really trying to hold up in front of the 16,000, which is what the morning show guys were talking about, where QQQ wants to test or Nasdaq wants to test.
We've got a super chat from Mark Butt. Shout out to the team. Managed to switch careers since I started watching and learning how to trade in a certain way. So happy to hear, guys. Thank you so much for all the positive feedback. We are so glad to hear that Trader TV Live show makes a great input into your life, that it's entertaining, and most importantly, that you learn something and improves your careers and lives. We love you.
Awesome, good job. Yeah, I mean, great job on you to begin with for you know, picking up the books and learning and even watching the videos and everything overall. So congratulations to you. And let's go. It's time to make this money. I did stop myself out of this trade right here on the MNQ. I think we're gonna go a little bit lower because we're not just yet on the bottoms on the stock or the futures. So let me just close myself, even though I am. There we go. And then I'm just going to throw our order out at flat 16,000. Now let's go check out some stocks. I want to go look at Affirm. Let's go look at what Affirm is looking like. Affirm maybe coming downside a little bit. Yes, Affirm indeed coming downside big time, almost at 103, where we actually were at not too long ago yesterday. So 103, 102 areas. Let's see what Affirm does over there. And NVIDIA. I want to go look at NVIDIA also. NVIDIA. NVIDIA at that bottom 288 level where I do have that line. So maybe we could try for a long over here, especially if the market could hold up in front of, you know, 16,000 for Nasdaq, and the spies are trying to double bottom over here. So we'll try to take a small share long to see if we can get a, you know, move back towards 290 and above on NVIDIA over here in front of 288. Smash that like if you agree. Thank you, guys. Zanga. ZNGA. Let's go check out ZNGA. ZNGA actually holding up pretty well over here in front of VWAP multiple times in the day. Have we come down to test VWAP and actually held up in front of it? So Zanga looking pretty strong. Market trying to make another leg down, and by market I'm talking about SPY. They just made a new bottom, a new low a day, and QQQs are just getting ready to go test that 16,000. So I think we're getting geared up. If 16,000 breaks on the QQQ, we might just have more downside in the market. But my guess is we're gonna bounce off of that 1600 to see if there's any support there, and if that bounce happens, we could catch some nice lows on stocks such as maybe Tesla currently at 395, sorry, 935, sorry. NVIDIA currently at 288, as you guys saw earlier already. Apple at 174, so slightly under 175. If you guys remember the trade from couple days ago or maybe yesterday, which was catching the Apple bottom off of 174, maybe, if I remember correctly. Was that the trade? No, it was actually in front of 172. So maybe Apple doesn't go that far to the downside. Maybe we bounce off of in front of 173 or so. So keeping my eyes on Apple to catch the lows. Another one we could go to try catch the lows is maybe Roblox. Roblox in front of 95 yesterday was pretty strong. So we'll take some slight shares over here to get long, see if we can ride this rocket also to the top. NVIDIA already $1 in the money right now. Obviously, market's not yet ready to, and by I mean market, I'm talking about QQQs because I always look at tech stocks. So market, QQQ, we're not making that move just yet that I want, like with the amount of volume that I want. So I'm not really ready to close my NVIDIA trade just yet. I want to go over to MNQ futures. I feel like I missed out on the long over here. Now, do I chase the long or do I be a little patient is the question that I'm having with myself. Obviously, I think 1607 could have just been the low for the day over there on Nasdaq futures, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. I'm not gonna move my order just yet. We'll see what happens. You guys, Apple bottom so early 2000s. What? Oh, from the song? Yeah, I didn't even think about the song for a second. All right. Moving to, I want to go check out what AMD is looking like as AMD bottomed out. AMD did make a low of 139.39 today. Very well could have bottomed out over here and start making its move to the top. I want to go look at Tesla also. Tesla back to 940, so that 935 did end up holding. That 931, 932 was the low of day, so I think Tesla could make a move towards 950 or so, at which point we could look to, oh, how did I close that? At which point we could look to trade that stock again. I want to go over to AMC right now. AMC currently doing what? AMC still at the bottoms over here. Triple bottom, double bottom. Sorry, double bottom, not really a triple bottom. Still holding off over here. Let's see if AMC can start rocking to the top. I want to go look at GME now. God damn it. Come on. GME, there we go. So now that I'm looking GME, I'm not looking at the chart though. GME with the less than 1 million shares traded today, and I don't like that. But overall, still holding up below 150. I did want to go short 150 when I came in, but I don't know why I chickened out. I guess low volume and I chickened out because of that. And the spread too. It's like $1.32 on the spread. So I'm okay with missing out the opportunity. But yeah, GME good short in front of 150, still giving you multiple dollars trades every time you want to take that short. Going back to Roblox did make a dip over here. If 95 breaks, I don't want to be holding the stock, so let me just send out a stop for that. Look at the size on Roblox over there in front of 95. So obviously, yeah, if 95 breaks, I'll just take the loss on the stock and move on. But we have been seeing the stock hold up in front of 95 multiple days on row. So I would like for it to actually hold up here, even though we did get a decline in daily average online users. I think Roblox still has some sort of potential there with the whole metaverse and in general, they have potential there. Even though I don't appreciate the game, or I don't play the game, I think there's potential there.
Prad, even though you mentioned ADGI yet already, stock is halted, and yeah, people talk about this, so maybe we could take a look again at ADGI.
Yeah, for sure. I was just going to pull up ADGI. ADGI did make that move to $12, looks like, and halted just slightly under 12, 2 pennies under $12. I'm pulling up. Oop, that's not what I want to pull up. Where is it? Nope, that's not it either. There we go. And so it halted at 11.98, and it indicates it wants to open up exactly right next to that price. So I'm not sure what it wants to do there. Let's take some profits on NVIDIA over here. NVIDIA now $1.30 in the money. I'm gonna take my first target over here, and then we can try to hold the rest. Obviously, I'm saying try because you guys know what the outcome of that usually ends up being. If I'm $3 in the money, I'm most likely just closing that trade. But yeah, currently we're $1.50 in the money on this trade on NVIDIA at the bottoms in front of 288, where my last pivot point line was on that stock. So I want to keep looking for more pivot points. Let's go check out for a firm. A firm could go as low as 103 and look for a long there instead. So we'll see if it wants to give us that position. Market getting ready to move to the top side. So I think I just want to be, I'm going to cross over and take this long on the futures maybe. I'm going to take that long right there on the MNQ. We'll see if MNQ will start going up a little bit more, and if it does, we'll take one more, a couple more contracts over there. Moving to ASU halted up. ASU. AS. Okay, I'm not sure which stock you're trying to tell me. Long Apple, AAPL. Let's go check out Apple right now. Apple at 175 with the market moving up. I actually like that call, so we could take that trade right here. Did I get the shares? I did. So I am now long Apple with you guys. The market's also moving, so let me take another contract over here with the overall market, write it up a little bit more, and you know, we were kind of right on the idea over here, but we were a little bit hasty on the position and gave back some for profits. But we'll hopefully make it back over here as long as the market wants to keep going up. Oh no, it's reversing on us. That's not good. Come on, market. You know you want to go up. Okay, where are we going to? You're welcome, Prad. Thank you for the Apple call. I really like that Apple call. I think there's some potential there on that trade. Pfizer short. Let's go check out Pfizer. Pfizer did manage to break $60, and we're above 60, all the way up to 60.29 being the high a day. So we'll keep our eye on Pfizer over here. Obviously, I don't want to be shorting something so strong. Something like Roku over here is the idea. You know, I tried shorting something so strong, and it instantly slipped $1.50 on me on the slippage. So I got out of it. Don't want to be holding it, but the idea was right though. But yeah, overall, Pfizer is looking really strong. There was one short opportunity in front of 60, which I didn't, which I didn't capitalize on. That's okay. I'm not gonna FOMO myself again back over here. But if it works out, it works out. I think Pfizer could really move a little further into the north side before really coming back to the down. So I'm gonna be hands off on that. We're keeping an eye on the Apple position here. Apple's not really moving just yet, but I'm not too worried about that one. SPY futures have been moving hard to the top side, but NASDAQ futures are not really moving over here, so not sure what's going on just yet. PayPal's looking strong. Let's go check out PayPal. These futures are not really moving. I'm gonna quickly go back to these futures and decrease some of my weightage maybe, because I don't want to. I can get back in later if I really need to, and I'll actually do that. So I'll just get back in when I need to. Sorry, Miss V?
ADGI is open, people
ADGI is now open. Let's go check out ADGI. ADGI is actually ripping. Let's go ADGI. Almost at $13. I want to see if it halts again. Let's go check the flow on this stock also while we're waiting for it. ADGI, $40 million, 40 million share flow. It's for sure going to halt here. But I don't want to really punch size into the halt because, you know, it's been not really opening up too far from the halt price. So I'm okay staying hands off on the halt price. But maybe a $13 break could be a little appealing, but I don't know. I'm not really sure how I want to be trading that. MNQ did seem like it did shake me out over there a little bit. So let me go check on that real for a second. Zoom in on the 1 minute. So we did get shaken out a little bit on the MNQ position. Still watching to see if we're going to get a breakout of this range over here that we're consolidating in and move all the way back to 16. What are we talking about? The 1600 or so. PayPal is ready for 200. You think so? Let's go check out PayPal. PayPal, not just yet, but PayPal is indeed holding above yesterday's close, which is a good thing. I don't know if PayPal will hit 200 today, but if it can, that'd be amazing. I'm happy to see PayPal above 185, 180s, and closer to 200. So let's go. ADGI is in at $7. Nice. Congratulations for anyone who absolutely destroying that long over at ADGI. I want to go look at Affirm. Does Affirm hold up in front of 103, 104? It did indeed. So it held up in front of 104 instead of going all the way down to 103. So we missed out on that opportunity. Apple's moving a little bit to the top side. I also want to go check on DD. Yeah, sure, we could go check on DD, but we know that DD is getting delisted. So if you are long on DD, one of these days it's going to be off the stock market. So I'm not really looking eager to go long on this stock anytime soon or ever, to be honest, because of the delisting. So keep your eyes peeled on that side. Expect rec day tomorrow. I expect the market to do what the market wants to do tomorrow. I can't really predict what the market is gonna do, to be honest. Overall, though, we're at the red day today. Well, flat on the overall market for SPYs, and we are down bad on the overall tech sector. So we'll see what the market wants to do tomorrow. It is a Friday, so maybe it will figure out what it wants to do going into the New Year's or the Christmas holidays. Day trading mom, what's up with any stocks these days? Anything's possible. That's fair. Do you think Microsoft's support is 325? Let's pull up Microsoft right now and go check it out. Microsoft down about 1.7%, coming down still, not really looking healthy, not holding any bottoms yet. I think right now where we are at 328 could just hold up the way the stock's trading at the moment. Let's go check out Microsoft over here. So we did break a previous support, and so 325 you're saying. I do have a line at 324, 326, so yeah, 325 could just end up being a support along with those numbers right next to it. NVIDIA moving up. Yes, we are in the money on NVIDIA, but I have no reason to take profits just yet. One more time, we could go as high as 294, and I'm pretty much waiting to see how high can NVIDIA go there. MNQ, once again, like I said, shook me out of my long on the futures trade, so we just kind of have to let go of that stock, or sorry, that future, and wait for it to come back up here in order to maybe short it at VWAP or something. Any plans for ADGI? No, I don't really trade stocks like this, so I don't really have plans for this for the intraday trade. Just I'm more than happy talking about it for you guys. 100% up right now, trying to break $13. There we go, 13 just broke. A weak break of 13. There is still a lot of volume coming in. I don't have any setups that I really want to be putting my capital at risk on this stock, so no trades for me. Thank you for your TA on NVIDIA, no problem. BKKT. Apple's really struggling over here. I don't really like this Apple trade anymore. 175 though, Apple should be holding up in front of 175 decently enough, but we're not seeing that at the moment. Market weakness. BKKT. BKKT with 13 million shares traded today, and is trying to hold up in front of $10. Looks like we are down 27% though, so big down move on the stock on the intraday. Let's close this chart and open it back up. All right, and let's pull it back up over here. So NVIDIA now $2.50 in the money. Let's go NVIDIA. Pulling up BKKT on the daily. That's not really going to work for me. Let's go all time. I got to turn that off. BKKT pretty much back to all-time lows almost. All-time lows at $8 and currently trading at $10. So not too far from there. Let's see what BKKT can do. If it holds up over here, good for it, because, we needed to find support in front of $9, $10, or even $8. And if $8 breaks, to the downside, then there's more selling probably on BKKT coming in. Someone's typing AMC. Let's go check out AMC. AMC's not really doing much right now. You know, still at the bottoms, currently up at 1% on the day. I think AMC needs to really reclaim 26 and actually break 26 to the top side properly for it to be matter anymore, to be, you know, valuable again at the take it back to those 30s and $40 prices, but it needs to first reclaim 26 and stay above it. So far, with the overall negative sentiment in the market, AMC has been doing a pretty good job holding up in front of 24 to 26, so good job on that. I did say as long as AMC doesn't break $20 on the last few days ago, I think it can go test 26. So we did get a test of 26, we did get a test of 25.50, but now the question is, can we actually get above 26 and start trading above there after the last few days of negativity that the market has given us? And even today, you know, I really expected the market to rip to the top side, not really come to the downside. But you know, like I said earlier, expectations don't really mean anything. It's all about what's being given to us. What is the market What is the market throwing at you as a day trader? Just use that information. If you're a day trader, just don't worry about predicting. Don't worry about expecting. Just worry about executing. Let's go, Pete. Put your life savings into Apple. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, yeah. Apple is a sound, logical company. So, but life savings into anything, putting all your eggs into one basket onto anything, I wouldn't suggest that for anybody. Where are we going to? AMC was following SPY closely earlier today. It could, but AMC is the top weightage of IWM Russell 2000. So if you want to watch AMC, I would maybe watch IWM, but also IWM is like what, 2,000 stocks and AMC is 10% of it. So IWM will give you a better outlook on how the market is kind of moving, though, in my opinion, even though it's like a stock, it's a low flow basket. I look at QQQ because I trade the tech stocks mostly. Speaking of which, QQQ is now coming back to the downside, only 50 cents in the money for our NVIDIA position. Apple also coming back to the downside, 30 cents out of the money on our Apple position at the moment. AMD is tanking. Let's go check out AMD. I'm going to have to just close this Apple trade. I don't like it anymore. We're going to move on from it. And then NVIDIA coming back almost to the flat entry point. We'll see if we want to take another long at that lows. If not, then we'll just get out of there too. Keeping an eye on the NASDAQ futures. If NASDAQ breaks 16,000 to the downside, then oof, market could really see some redness today. So Europe has closed. I forgot about that. So Europe has closed, and I think, yeah, we just could see 16,000 break to the downside. In which case, I don't want to be holding my NVIDIA long either. All right, ADGI to $14. Let's go check out ADGI. ADGI indeed at $14 right now, and just breaking $14. Also $14.25. Still ripping to the high side. Looks like even dollar breaks could be something that you could use to play on here. But to be honest, you know, it's been pretty whipping back and forth. Every time it's been at an even dollar breakout. So I'm not really sure if I would be even able to take that setup properly without taking a loss on it. And hence, this is why I don't want to be putting my capital to ADGI. Just going to be hands off on it for today. In general, I just don't trade stocks like this. So no trade for me on here. Damn, ADGI stopped me out too soon. Crazy moves. Oh well, nice win. Let's go. As long as it's a win, that's all that matters, Bill. Good trade. Snap tanking. Let's go check out Snapchat. I think the overall market in general is tanking at the moment because QQQs NASDAQ futures almost at 16,000. You know, Tesla's breaking to the low, Apple's breaking the low there, NVIDIA back to the lows, and where are we going over here? So Snapchat coming to what, $45 or so. Not really sure if I want to go long on this at any point. I'm not really bullish on Snapchat, you know, but yeah, you guys know my mindset about Snapchat. Just putting a line over there for that's the monthly. So let me just cancel that line there. Put it on the dailies, pull it up over here, see what we can find. So I could see something around $43 maybe, or even flat 42.50 coming into play for Snapchat today. BKKT support 9.89. I think it could go as low as even, $9 flat, or even $8 later on in the day. Not in the day, sorry, later on in the month. Game over, game over. Oh no. Game over is never a good indication. What platform are you guys trading with? Can you guys give me a link? Yeah, for sure. Miss V is gonna hook you guys up with that. Miss V, you want to answer that question too?
In terms of our platform?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Yes, guys, I just sent you the link on the chat. So basically, this is the website for prop firm. They trade the world. We trade with, and we trade on P-Pro8 platform. I'm trading on TMS paper account, and Prad trades on a real account. So basically, you can either join existing office of Day Trade the World, or you can even open it at your home and trade wherever you want with our P-Pro8 box, and it's available everywhere in the world except for the US due to the regulation. So guys, go to that link I just sent and find more information. We love our platform and prop firm.
Thank you, Miss V. So keeping an eye on the Nasdaq futures to see if it's gonna break that 16,000 low. If it does, then we don't want to be looking for longs, and we want to maybe look for just hands off, because there's no real reversal trades to be made. Let me pull up MNQ H22, see if we can make a trade over here. It wants to go lower, 1600. Let's go. I'm gonna keep an eye on MNQ here a little bit at 16,000. I almost threw an order there to get long. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw an order at 16,000 long. Let's see if we can catch that. Not even paper trades in US. Sorry, we don't do paper trades in the US, or in general we only don't do anything in the US because of regulations. We only do outside of the US. Keep shorting. We need people to cover to take the market higher. Short Piton, Prad. Let's go check out Piton. Piton under $40 and currently getting rejected by VWAP. Still up on the day, however. So Peloton did try to go as high as $40. Breakout of 40 happened at 40.18, and then immediately dipped back through. We did try again to break out of 40, did not work out, and under 40 we go. So Piton holding off in front of. Looks like, just in front of that barrier over there. I did get my entry on Nasdaq futures in front of 16, but I think the way the Nasdaq futures are trading, 16 could just break and go to the downside. So keeping a very close eye over here, see if we can take a quick scalp to the long, or we just flip short in front of 16, because if 16 breaks, I think market could just see more redness today. So yeah, just be very quick and careful. There we go. Market's just going down, so I'm gonna flip short to the market over here and ride it to the downside. I don't think we were reclaimed. Let's actually do a poll on the Nasdaq futures, maybe over or under 16,000, Miss V. We're right at 16 now. That's right. So keeping an eye on it. We're kind of battling over here. I did try to go long. I got burnt on it. I did try to go short. I got burnt on it. And now it's actually ripping. So 16 ended up holding for the Nasdaq futures. So we'll see if it actually rips or comes back down. A little hands off right now. Let's see what happens later on. Are you banned from Super Chicken? No. I actually did walk in yesterday and asked to see if I could talk to somebody to see what happened there. But looks like that page wasn't even their actual page. It's just some fan-made friend page. I mean, it was kind of obvious. It had like 5 ends on the end. So it was actually one of their friends who made the page. It wasn't even their official page. So that was the story over there. We'll get it solved with, however, though. Tesla supports is yesterday's low, 928.25. So Tesla 930. I think Tesla could go to that 928 barrier, as you're saying. You know, but we did dip below 930 recently. Let's see. There we go. That's the number. 928.59 is what you said. 928.25. So yeah, it could go as low as that, or just bounce off of 930. But yeah, MNQ looks like it wants to go long in front of 16,000. So markets getting ready to go do that. But later on in the day, what do you guys think? Over or under?
That's actually also the levels I'm looking at. It looks like a solid support level on Tesla for me, 930-ish level. But again, the markets are negative, and I'm not sure if I want to get into long trade at this level. Maybe if it will break 938 back to the upside.
Looking at AMC right now, AMC is double bottoming. Actually, no, it's actually a new lower day and just trying to bounce off of that new lower day. Let's see if AMC can do that successfully and manage to go back to VWAP or so. If so, congratulations to AMC. But yeah, you know, obviously we're just looking. I think that's pretty much around yesterday's close long kind of trade. So 24.60, where we closed around yesterday. I think we closed at 24.66 or so. And getting long in front of that, or 24.50 at the moment is the lower day. Getting long in front of that is giving you a pretty clean 20-cent scalp on AMC. So let's go AMC. Market analysis on Tesla, awesome. If SPY doesn't hold 470, watch out below. Rivian. Let's go check out Rivian. Rivian is coming harder to the downside. I used to pay for shorts for Rivian almost every day, and then I just stopped paying for Rivian shorts because I felt like there was way too much buying in front of 100 or even in front of 110. So I just stopped doing that, and now I have to really regret thinking about it that way. So here we go. Rivian in front of 110. There's a lot of buying there. There's a lot of, I believe, institutions just loading up on the stock, getting ready to make the move that Tesla did, that they never capitalized on, in my opinion. But you know, obviously Tesla's completely different than Rivian. But overall, I think, you know, there's this stock is gonna hold up over here, and that could give you a good long trade. This low over here is what, 109.25. So maybe you can wait till 109.25 if you don't want to take 110. Rivian is now listed as ETB on TD Ameri. Easy to borrow. Thank you. I don't know if it's easy to borrow on our side. Let me just throw an order out. Nope, I can't short it. I have to pay for shorts.
Roman Lubers is supporting us on the chat, pointing out that, guys, we have more than 3,000 viewers and just 400 likes. So again, officially like o'clock. If you was not sure when to give us a like, this is the perfect timing. Again, guys, it takes just 1 second, but means so much to us. It would be so great if all 3,000 of you guys would like this video. Then Prad would go blonde, and he promised that he will go blonde until, if we get 3,000 likes, until the end of January. So it's a perfect time, and please be kind, support the community, and turn thumbs to the upside. All right, we broke 500 to the upside now. Let's go.
A lot of people won't be logged into YouTube, so you won't be able to like. Oh, really? So if you're not logged into YouTube, go log into YouTube first. Come on. Why aren't you logged into YouTube, guys? Go 3K. Yeah, that's never happening. Blonde hair Prad. Super Saiyan Prad. That's right. Super Saiyan.
Drew Half says, I just likes now. Can you be kind and look at Uber? Can
Uber.
we?
Let's go check out Uber. Uber indeed is currently flat on the day. Nice, Uber. Good job on being flat, even though the market's really struggling over here. I mean, I guess market's not really struggling. SPYs are flat on the day too. It's just the tech sector, the tech 100 that are really struggling today. And with the 10 million volume traded overall, 10.5 almost. Uber kind of flat, negative 0.19 at the moment, holding off in front of 37.60 and trying to go towards looks like what is VWAP at $38, and it very well could. We are seeing the higher lows and higher highs pattern all the way there, so it very well could just go touch 38 and then get rejected around VWAP once more. Prad, you need to dye your hair blonde to look like Valeriia. Yeah, well, you guys need to get that like button to 3,000 likes. Cryptos are doing well. They are sucking the tech sector. All right, let's go check out cryptos then. So, wow, okay, 48K on Bitcoin. That's amazing to see. I thought we would actually be below 47 or something, but yeah, I'm very happy to see Bitcoin at 48K. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum actually up 1.54% today. Lovely. Dogecoin. Down 1.06. Shiba down 88. Cardano is also down. What's another coin that you guys look at? Maybe we can look at that too. Solano, maybe. Solano. I'll add this one to the watch list too. All right, and Solano is up 3%. Nutty. Solana. Solana. All right, ADGI is over. ADGI, let's go check out ADGI. ADGI came up to 15.55 and is crashing to the downside right now towards $13. Let's see if it can go all the way. Looks like what, $11 or so. If it can bounce off in front of 13 or even $12, I think we could have another leg up to the north side. I want to go over to MNQ. H22CM and short the futures this time because I think the futures are going to the downside now without a doubt. That's the second time we're coming through 1600. Come on, no way. Keeping an eye on the market over here. Market could, are you really trying to go bounce back to the north side market? That's insane. Let's see if we could figure out what the market wants to do here. Market just dipped under 1600 and then immediately over 1600. So that's absolutely crazy. That SPY futures did hit the low over there. And bouncing off those lows too. So keeping my eye on this Nasdaq futures. I'm gonna get out over here. This is nuts, absolutely nuts. So it just bounced off that low. Did try to go lower, but immediately we just got a big up move on the overall Nasdaq future. Wow. Come on, Nasdaq futures. NVIDIA CEO is supposed to appear on CNBC. Let's go look at what NVIDIA is looking like. NVIDIA did go as low as what, 286, and that's why I did not try to reload on the bottom over here. So I'm pretty happy not reloading over there. Let's go pull up NVIDIA. So I did have that line over there that I previously used to go long around 288 or so. Market's now looking to start ripping to the north side. So maybe some of these stocks such as Tesla, yeah, Tesla went as low as what, 930 and now $10 up from 930. I want to go look at Apple. Is Apple above 175? Apple indeed now above 175. Piton not really making a move to the north side yet. Lucid making some volatile candles on this dip. Let's go check out Lucid Motors. Lucid, wow, Lucid's actually above $40 today, and did go as high as 42.50. Not bad at all. Did go as high as 42.50 and is now trying to come back to those VWAP areas maybe with the overall market. I think going long in front of 40 was the trade, which you may try to chase over here at a 30-cent uptick, but I don't know if I really want to take that.
Prad, we've got a super chat from All In. I'm not sure if you covered those names yet, but All In is asking about your thoughts on long MGK or short YE. Maybe we could start with MGK.
Sure. On ARCA and YE is on. I'm not sure what market YE is, but I can pull up MRK. MGK, sorry.
Oh, it's Japan.
Yeah, so I can't pull up YK, but I can pull up MGK. MGK, I can't go long on this on the intraday. I can't even talk about this. There's literally no volume on this stock. 96,000, and it's down 1.41%.
All right, we also got super chat from Mike Crehan saying nothing, but we appreciate your support a lot, Mike.
Thank you, Mike, the homie Mike. Yes, sir. So we're looking at MGK right now. What is MGK? Sorry, we're moving on from MGK. Meta ETF. I am long on Meta ETF, and this is getting destroyed. I don't like that. I also want to go look at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong, like you guys know, we were long a couple days ago, or actually, yeah, a couple days ago, I believe, or maybe yesterday. And I was happy to see the stock actually shoot up to 29.90 in pre-market or so. And now we just gave back all of that move, down 5% on DraftKings. Very, very drastic position on to down move over here on DraftKings. Palantir, we're also long on this stock for our long-term portfolio, and we're pretty much 10 cents away from that entry right now. So everything just looking like it wants to get beaten up to the downside. Anybody have any thoughts on ADGI pullback? Stay away or buy some? Thanks. ADGI pullback. Obviously, it did go to $13 and it's finding some buyers right now. Like I said, that's where if it holds up at, we could get another move to the north side, especially if volume shows up. So keeping an eye on ADGI for that trade. But yeah, I really couldn't tell you with 100% conviction on how to trade stocks like these at least. Let me pull up ADGI on the daily over here maybe. So ADGI on the daily looks like there could be a barrier at $20 that it wants to go test. Let me pull up the volume indicator. So yeah, looks like it very well could want to go test $20 today. All metaverse coins are smashing the market. Ooh. MNQ coming back to 16,000. Not sure what the market wants to do. SPY is coming back to the number, like numerous bottoms that the market has made there. So I'm going to go over to, let's look at Tesla. If Tesla cracks 390 today, it could give us a trade there. So I'm just going to throw out an order. I did try to take the even dollar breakouts on Tesla today, and it wasn't really working out too well. So I'm not really sure if I want to do this again. But you know, if that trade shows up, why not try to take it? So we'll throw order out to take that 390 break short, and if that really happens, you know, Tesla could go as low as $910, maybe in the over a span of the month is what I'm saying, not today.
930 or 390?
930. Rivian at 110. Let's go check out Rivian at 110. So Rivian at 110 indeed is holding up still. It actually pinged 110 to the perfect key and bounced off of it. So right now Rivian really trying to see if it can move back all the way to $113 or even $112. I myself don't like the long on Rivian, so I'm not going to push it. But there's a picture over here. Apparently someone, like I said earlier, can I open this? Hello? So someone apparently found a Rivian in Toronto, which is pretty weird. Toronto car spotting spotted a Rivian at Sherway Gardens. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. The only time I saw Rivian was on YouTube on MKBHD's video. So I know I just saw that. So that's pretty surprising to see Rivian in Toronto. Dear, please review Adobe for sure. Adobe, ADBE. They did have their earnings and they ripped absolutely downside. Whoa, okay. So down 10% right now, and they are on SSR. So every time you guys know what happens, it's on SSR. It is on short sale restriction, so it cannot be shorted by just taking away liquidity off the bids. You have to get picked up on an uptick on the offer. So right now it has been destroyed quite a bit. We're down almost $59-60 from yesterday's close. And not looking good for Adobe. Any clue why the market is down today? Well, the sellers are pretty much selling stocks and pushing the market down. I don't exit on Tesla, just enjoying a roller coaster, and I am clueless. I love it. I love that answer. If everyone just thought about their positions that way, I think it would be a little bit better on their own health, their mental health at least.
Yeah,
Prad, you
and
see?
I feel like that's great that you're enjoying and you have capability to hold, because again, guys, as I was telling you earlier, I chose the right direction. I was keeping an eye on a gap in between the previous close and the open in the pre-market, so I was expecting it to go to the downside, but I exited so early. Like, I missed all this roller coaster and rally. Anyways, as someone said on the chat, that profit is profit, so I'm fine, but I want to learn to be able to hold longer. This is not a even 10%. My profit is not even a 10%, I believe, out of this move. And we've got a super chat from Julia D. Is SQ bottom already? Long-term investor. Thanks. Can we take a look at SQ? It's blocked now.
Hold up. Why can't I get out of my orders over here? What's going on? Am I in pending orders? No, okay, we're good. For some reason, it wouldn't let me get out of my contracts, and that was really annoying me. Like, I was throwing out contracts below the offer, and it just wouldn't let me get out. That was really scary. All right, anyways, we're good now. No pending orders, nothing. I think I was just messing up there for some reason. Orders were getting canceled, so I'm gonna have to figure out why they were getting canceled afterwards.
Square.
Liquidity flags. Yeah, I think I was doing something wrong there. That was something on my fault. All right, anyways. Good long at 110 on Rivian. Yeah, indeed. Amazing long at 110. This, like I said, there's a lot of buying on Rivian. This is why I stopped paying for shorts on this stock. I wanted to see 110 break, and after watching the stock for so long, holding up in front of 110, I just gave up on being a bear. Like, what's the point of being a bear if you're seeing buyers come in and every day hold up that price? Look at that, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. Yeah, we got this one day where we dipped to 100, but like the amount of buying at 110, you'd be stupid to ignore that buying. So I just had to get out of the way. Remember Rivian reports tonight? Thank you, Sean. I actually forgot that. Do you know what time it is? So after hours, Rivian today, they report, not sure what time. So keep in mind that we're gonna have to see how the earnings come out. Obviously, the earnings are not gonna be green because they haven't really made any cars that or at least I guess they do because we see one in Toronto. So yeah, we have to keep our eyes on the Rivian news. But so far out, they're just buying up this 110 level. Market indeed dipping for the third
Brad,
time.
I
right
just
now.
brought you a super chat about SQ.
SQ. Let's call SQ real quick. But market's dipping again to the downside and made a new low a day for the Nasdaq and the SPY future. So I think this is gonna establish the actual low. This is gonna establish the weakness in the market. So Square. Let me read this. The super chat. Square bottom already. Long-term investor. No, I don't think Square has bottomed out already because if market wants to go lower, then the stocks that depend on it are indeed gonna go lower in my opinion. So here we go for Square. Affirm 100? You're joking. Wow, Affirm. Okay. I think this is a long in front of 100. So Affirm did go as low as what, $99 one of these days when Affirm dipped. What is that? That's $96. So Affirm could actually go as low as $96. So maybe I'm gonna be a little hands off because the market wants to really crush itself to the downside. Are you trading anything, Miss V?
No, I was telling you earlier that I'm looking at this 930-ish level for long opportunities on Tesla. But again, as markets are negative, I'll wait. Maybe I will move. Maybe I will wait until it will make some solid move back to VWAP and then get into the trade. But it would be nice, of course, to pick it up here at 930-ish level because it really looks like strong support level.
Thank you, Miss V. So Airbnb also getting crushed over here. Trying to see if I have any levels under this 150, 160, and I really don't. So I think we might just have to be a little careful. Airbnb could go to 155 or even 150 flat because that's where this is the all-time chart, and each candle is 1 day, and the most volume transacted at around 148. So I'll just say 150 to keep it simple. Airbnb could go as low as 150, but keep in mind it is getting added to the Nasdaq 100. So I am very surprised guys. Usually the pattern that I've been used to seeing is the stocks that are getting added to the index move up closer to the addition day. But obviously we are seeing big negative days in the overall market. Man, I wish I took that futures short right now at 16,000 instead of the 2 times where I gave up on losing. Man, I wish I took that right now because that would have been an insane short to the downside. So yeah, futures are indeed getting ready to go much lower. But I want to keep an eye on Tesla. Is Tesla really breaking that? Oh, my order canceled, so I'm gonna throw up another order to get short of that. The 930 short. So 930 short order has been put out. Let's see how low can we go on the market. SPYs are now officially down 0.25 and tech's down 0.19. Sorry, 1.91. VIX still below 20, so no worries. That's right, we're at 14 and climbing on the UVXY. Long zoom. Let's go check out Zoom right now. Come on, Zoom. Zoom with 1.4 million shares traded overall. Looks like that 189 high a day is actually not true. That was in pre-market, so we can ignore that. The high a day off the open could have been somewhere around 185, 177, 186 or so. And then we just pretty much have been seeing rejection with the overall market. Zoom is trying to go much lower. Let me load my full day chart here. My chart's not loading, so we're just gonna give up on that. So 179 currently trying to hold up in front of there. Let's see if it can hold up and actually rip. And the Nasdaq futures are trying to reclaim 16,000 at the moment. This is the down market of a quadruple witching day tomorrow. I'm not sure what the statement meant, what the statement means, but yeah, we are. The quadruple witching day is tomorrow indeed. But I don't know what the previous sentence was relating to. Are you not allowed to trade ETFs? Oh, I am. I just don't trade ETFs for the most part. We need Lucid Green. LCID. Where am I typing this? I'm typing nowhere. LCID. Let's go check out Lucid LCID. Indeed, holding up in front of $40 still. Very good to see that we did not break much lower on Lucid Motors after the market broke 16,000. So now Lucid Motors might be trying to hold up again one more time in front of these lows, and then maybe eventually go into pre-market ranges. Keep in mind, if market sees more weakness, maybe Lucid actually breaks that low of 40 and goes lower.
Prad, we often talk here about burgers, and great news for Torontonians because, guys, today you will have opportunity to try In-N-Out burger because they're doing pop-up today only from 12 until 3 p.m. and the last time In-N-Out was bringing their burgers to Toronto was all the way back in 2014. So it's exciting.
We gotta close our show right now. We gotta close our show right. Yo, Sean and Neil, you're taking over. Me and Valeriia, we're gonna go get In-N-Out burgers. We're out. We're gonna get In-N-Out burgers.
Yeah, bye. They gone.
Where are they, Miss V?
It's King Street West, and the address is 667 King Street West.
Wow, imagine if it was 666 King Street West. Conspiracy.
Wow, that would mean we have to be there. Yeah, and like according to this news, they say that last time they did it in 2014.
I didn't know about that.
They tried to keep it low. So high, I announced it to everyone because due to COVID, I feel like because the lineup was huge in 2014 and people who were holding the doors, they even damaged their wrists because like people wanted to try In-N-Out burgers.
I want to try
so
that burger
bad.
really badly. I want to try that burger so bad.
Yeah.
Order animal style, is that what it's called? Yeah. We can't do shout outs to any company anymore, man. We were risking getting banned off these companies' platforms or social media accounts. So no more free shout outs, okay? Just they gotta talk to us first before we can give any shout outs. What's going on over there? All right. Five Guys is better. I don't know about that. I mean, Five Guys is good and it's in its own zone. You know? All right, Lucid Motors still trying to go down with the overall market. I'm gonna guess. I want to pull up NVIDIA now, guys. I want to go see what NVIDIA is doing. NVIDIA back at 285. Ow! NVIDIA back at 285. We're still trying to hold up over there. And I think if market can catch a bottom, catch a bid just slightly under 16,000, then maybe NVIDIA can also catch a bid over here in front of 285. The low of day being 285.30. I'm not gonna read any more burger comments, guys. I'm sorry, because we're gonna stick to stocks. Last time we got a little out of hand with the super chicken stuff yesterday. What can we do on PayPal? What can you do on PayPal? So PayPal currently going down 190 bucks, 6 million shares traded overall. I think PayPal is trying to hold up in front of 190 yesterday. Actually, not yesterday, but 2 days in a row. Now PayPal, I've been watching it. It's been holding up at 185. That's actually 180, so ignore that. 185 or so, 185, 184 has been holding up on PayPal, and now we're trying to make 190 the new low a day. The new low for this range over here. So as long as PayPal can be in this range or above 180, I think we're fine. But yeah, if market dips, watch that 185, watch that 180 to go long on PayPal. Prad, can you take another look at ADGI? Can you look at level 2 and see if there's any big out there, big orders? Yeah, I'll take a look, but keep in mind that, you know, we can't really see orders too far out. So like even though I have this set to 10 tiers out, it won't really show me too many tiers out there. So even though you only see like one lot, there might be more lots and we're just not seeing it. I actually have 30 tiers out, but you won't be able to see much. So notice how you're not really noticing much big lots on there. So it's not going to be useful until the stock really goes closer to that price. It won't be useful. And for ADGI, let me just try to look for levels on the chart for you guys on this way. That way I can use some of my volume indicators to tell you what's going on. All right, so my volume indicator right here. These were a couple shorts that got taken out at 1150. They had their stop at 1150. They got taken out. Now there's some short stops at 1550 or higher. Look at the selling to buying. So there's actually some shorts up here, but they're gonna get chickened out pretty soon. So look for them to cover and another pop to come in, especially because it held up in front of $13. Why isn't this one loading? Because it's not active. I want to see where the volume is taking place based on time. In the meantime, I'll pull up this one over here. So there we go. Volume did not decrease yet. Volume is still up there. We're going into 12 o'clock, and that's lunchtime. So even though we're at lunchtime, volume is still here, and it's not getting ready to really to go all the way back to VWAP where $11 is. I'll say the game is done on ADGI when I see two things. When I see volume depreciate, and when I see the stock below the previous halt prices. So if it's below $10, then I'll be like, all right, it's over. Move on from it for the day. But since we haven't seen that yet, we haven't seen it reclaim VWAP yet either. So I think there's still more upside maybe on the stock, and especially because I think it really wants to reclaim that $20. If I pull it up on the daily, look at this right there. I think it really wants to go reclaim that 18 and that $20 level on ADGI. Once again, what I was telling you about the stops. So the shorts were at 1150 or so that got burnt, and their stops got triggered. Now we're looking for the stops, the shorts up here at 15 to 1555 or 1450 to 1555. Their stops are probably at $16 or so. We're looking for their stops to get blown out too, and for that to allow your position to go higher. Why isn't this one working? One out of bounds. Hello? All right. Oh, well. AFRM is dead. Don't say that. Firm is now below $100. No crazy way. I mean, I'm not even invested in it. Why am I getting upset? I don't know. I thought a firm belongs in the 140s to 130s, and this is absolutely bonkers to see this below 100 at the moment. Markets, I mean, obviously markets getting destroyed, and a firm, I did see articles saying that they had a lot of people not paying them back, so I guess it kind of makes sense, and especially with the world monetary environment that we're going into with inflation and interest rates probably getting hiked and whatnot, I think if money's gonna cost money and people already are not able to pay money, and then they have to pay interest rates on the money that they already can't pay money, that could just be more disaster for Amazon, for Apple, for anyone using these companies to pay later, buy now, pay later kind of thing. So keeping an eye on Affirm. This is disastrous. Look at that volume candle. That's bigger than the whole day, man. That's nasty. We're taking out a lot of stops over here to the downside. Holy goodness, Affirm, you're blowing up everything right now. Let's go look up Affirm over here. I can't help but laugh because I feel like crying. Affirm is now trying to go towards 96.44, which I think, oh man, that is absolutely nasty. We're just gonna go touch it very soon. 96.44 on Affirm is gonna go. I'm gonna have to try a long at 96.50, because if I don't, I'm gonna be upset at myself. And so we'll throw an order out there. We'll see if we can take a nice little scalp long at 96.50 on Affirm. And if that breaks, we're going 90. We're going much lower than that. What lines do I have? I have a line over here at $89, which is 90. But yeah, we were going 90. We could go see 86 later on in the month, or later on in the month. Like, that's absolutely nasty. Did I miss my order entry? No, I think I didn't want to chase it. Obviously, you guys know that. So 96.76 ended up being where it bounced off of, and now trying to make a move towards already $1 in the money if you went long on that bottom. Affirm rug pull. I don't know if rug pulls happen on stocks this big of a value. But yeah, they could. But you know, rug pulls are more for, I think, at least in my opinion, they happen more on low floats, because that's where it's easy to pull a rug on. This is just natural selling coming in. Wow, look at that long on Affirm in front of 96.50. Insane. Affirm trade with the trend, not against, down since November 4th. Thank you, Manuel. Tesla still hasn't broken the 930. I'm pretty surprised, because market's really getting crushed to the downside here. Maybe Affirm breaks, or not Affirm, Tesla breaks it now. There we go. Tesla just broke it to the downside. Let's see if we can ride it to the lows. Come on, Tesla. Don't reclaim that 930. We want you to go to 910 today. Obviously, 910 a little far-fetched, but oh man, instantly above 930 for Tesla. Who saw that one coming, right?
Meanwhile, we've got super chat from Mike Crehan, second one, this time with the message: VXX in 90s Prad Simon, always for now, lol. Also, buy now, pay later will be the first stock to tank in a recession. You're right, P money.
Thank you. Just keeping an eye on
it was not Simon, it was come on.
Hi from Alaska. Hello. Prad, he said NASDAQ rug pull. All right. Everything's a rug pull right now, and I guess because everything's just crashing. CABA, worth watching. CABA with 1.7 million shares traded today. Let's see what it wants to do. It's trying to go higher, and it's up 18% at the moment. Even though the market was going lower, CABA was indeed ripping higher. So we're looking to see how high can it go. $5 test incoming very soon. But keep in mind, look at this down move over here. That big down candle not too long ago. That was yesterday. Actually, not yesterday, 2 days ago. And we came from, what, $12 or so all the way to $3. So not really sure how high can Cabo go from here. What are you holding right now, Prad? On my long term, Palantir, DraftKings, and Meta ETF. Little repricing from yesterday's run. I guess that's a fair way to look at it. Recession, did you say? I don't think anyone said recession. Miss V laughing at one corner. She's having fun. Patience is the mother of science. Patience is the mother of science. Okay. 1 hour uptrend is broke on Lucid Motors. Let's go check out Lucid. LCID did go hit 40. We did dip below 40 slightly, 39.98, and then instantly above $40, and now trying to see if it can go all the way back up to 41 or VWAP. I'm gonna guess no because of how the market's trading, but you know, hands off on this position. I don't really like trading the stock at those numbers just yet. Lucid not wanting to go under 40. That's right. Sean, AMD, what are you holding? I'm holding Peloton, not Peloton. What am I saying? I'm holding Palantir, DraftKings, and Meta ETF. Hoping Lucid goes to 38. I think if Lucid breaks 40, it could easily go to 38 or even $36, but obviously not today. I think it goes late, maybe in later on in the month or so. But Lucid for right now is kind of acting like how Rivian is acting at 110. So Rivian did manage to break 110, but see how it's still holding up there with the market going down. So Rivian holding up at those prices. Are you holding Ford? No, I don't hold Ford. I personally don't like Ford as a car company, but they are a pretty big car company. So I only buy stocks that I care for, guys. I buy companies that I care for, and I trade stocks all over the place. So I only buy companies that I honestly care for, and AMD would be one of them. But I can't be buying AMD at this price up here. So I'll just wait for AMD to come down much lower. What do you think is the bottom for NVIDIA today? Is NVIDIA cracking 285? So yeah, NVIDIA did crack 285. So it could very easily go to 280, especially with how the market's going lower. So you know, what's stopping? What is stopping the NVIDIAs to go all the way to 280 and then find a bottom over there instead? Just trying to find some sort of level that I could see. Maybe if I do this. 15,920 or 15,940, sorry, on the NASDAQ futures is where it could bounce off of. It's kind of bouncing off right now. So if NASDAQ futures bounce off of that bottom over there, maybe we could see some move in the market back to the highs, to the tops. NVIDIA holding up in front of 285 still pretty cleanly. So good job for NVIDIA on that side. Got a short Affirm. AFRM. Let's go check out Affirm. Affirm trying to go back to $100 or so. Obviously, that 96 bucks dip buy was a beauty of a dip buy over there. If market goes to the downside more, maybe we take out that 96, 95 level on Affirm. But I think Affirm's really battling right now to get back to 100. Prad, what's up, Mike? Tesla 930 uncrackable. TSLA did rip all the way up to 936, so we did go to 929. That breakout of 930 was absolute weakness, garbage break all day today. Pretty much every time I took an even dollar break on Tesla has just been absolutely useless of a setup to be using on this stock, and that's why I didn't want to take that breakout on 930. But you know, you have a setup that usually pays you. You just have to take it. SPY making a new low a day at the moment and still trying to go lower. MRK. Let's go check out MRK. MRK currently up 1.2% with 6.5 million shares traded overall. MRK trying to hold up in front of VWAP and keep going higher for the day, especially with the weakness in the market not really reflecting on the stock. So we'll see how much higher can we go here. SCAC so strong for cheap stock. SCAC currently down 7% and is at $1.46 on the lows, $1.47 on the lows, and trying to trade in the pre-market range. Like I said, it would maybe try to, so that's good to see now. And we'll see if it can actually hold up here, or we'll give it another leg down to the downside, especially with the market getting ready to just go low. I bought some Tesla at 934. Nice, Carlos. Congratulations. Microsoft is crushing. Microsoft is indeed crushing down 2.5% at the moment, going much lower. 326 trying to hold up in front of 326 on Microsoft. Let's see if Microsoft can actually successfully hold up in front of there and rip DraftKings thoughts. So DraftKings is continuing to go much lower today, down 6%, or sorry, 6.5% actually. And I think DraftKings not really looking good at these levels. If you guys remember what Sean said yesterday, I think he said buying DraftKings at these prices would be a little bit of worrisome, and he wasn't wrong. I'm still negative on my position, even though I was positive off the open. So market, it really depends on what market does. If market sees more redness or more downside overall, then obviously DraftKings, Palantirs, they all could just go much lower.
Prad, let's take a look at S&P 500 index, and could you please close my peep? Perfect. So guys, markets stocks are mixed. I would say half. S&P 500 is down around 0.26%. Software and technology sector is mixed. Adobe is leading to the downside, down more than 9%. Apple is down 2.5%. Semiconductor sector is all negative, with AMD down 5.5% and NVDA also down more than 6%. Retailers and consumers are mixed. Etsy is down more than 4%. Amazon is down more than 2%. Meanwhile, and Under Armour is down more than 3%. Energy sector is all positive. Consumers, communication services and social media are mixed, mostly positive, though Twitter is down more than 2%. Google is down around 1%. Auto sector is mostly positive, with Ford up 2.5%, but Tesla brings some negativity, down more than 4%. Pharmaceuticals and healthcare sector is mixed, mostly positive. Ocugen is up 5%, Pfizer 2.5% to the upside. Gilead is also up more than 2%, while Regeneron is down more than 3%. Cruise liners are also negative, with NCLH leading to the downside, down more than 2%.
Thank you, Miss V. Going on to looking at the market right now, market's catching somewhat of a bid. SPYs are turning around. NASDAQ's also turning around. So we could see some moves back to the tops maybe, or reversals, hopefully, in the overall market. 278 on Moderna. So Moderna, it did hit 288.55 off the open. We did go as close to 290 as a stock could really try. It looks like actually that was pre-market highs. Off the open was nearly 287 or so, coming back to those 275s. Bottoms on Moderna to see how it wants to trade there. So still giving you pretty decent ranges to go long or short on Moderna, but I think the more oomph of a stock today is really your Pfizer. So Pfizer's still ripping, making a new high a day, and previously 60 did give you a nice little scalp short, but now it's breaking out of 60, getting ready to keep going higher. So keep an eye on Pfizer if you are trading Moderna, I would say, at least, even though they don't really look alike.
Prad, real quick, position alert at that level where you was looking for shorts. I went long on Tesla, and guys, I'm half out of my trade. So my entrance was 9:33, my first out 9:39. Let's go. Hopefully it will keep going, because I still have half of my position on me.
Let's go. That's a clean long right there. Yeah, exactly what I predicted. The 930 level, lot of buying. I just had to take that short there. The short did work for $1 in the money, but that wasn't enough for a profit target. And it instantly turned around and moved all the way north, taking the market with it. So once again, the SPY futures are ripping. The NASDAQ futures are ripping. I'm going to guess a lot of stocks are ripping with it. NVIDIA maybe had caught a bit along also. NVIDIA caught a slight bid, not really the bid that Tesla got. Apple, AAPL. Let's go check Apple. Apple somewhat came down with it, but also is now trying to go back to those same levels. But look at the consolidation for Apple over here near 175. So it's really holding up this prices over here for Apple. Tomorrow will be interesting. Hopefully we'll see some upwards motion. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously we have those additions and deletions into tomorrow coming in because of the rebalance, so that's gonna really move some stocks up or down. Going long on Hood. Let's go check out Robinhood. Affirm news was buy now, pay later being investigated. So Affirm actually had a news catalyst that brought it down much further than maybe it would have without that catalyst. So I did read that news article a couple days ago about how their buy now, pay later thing was not getting repaid. So now it's actually being investigated. So more negative catalyst coming in for the stock. Tesla down lower than market because Paris crashed Tesla driver. Ooh, okay. Quad witching day will be volatile. Indeed. I bought Acer for 1,000 7 months ago. Oh, you're talking with a computer. Affirm, what a mess. Indeed. ADGI still holding up in front of $13 or $13.73 at the moment and trying to really not break that bottom of 13. I think if 13 breaks, we could get a move towards VWAP and maybe even $10 or so. But so far, not really giving anyone that move to the downside, holding up in front of 13. And I think it will really getting ready for another big volume push towards $20. What's quad witching? So quad witching is basically when multiple contracts, so futures, stocks, single stocks, and I think derivatives or something along those lines. All of these contracts at once expire, and what you really need to understand is it's a day that happens 4 times a year, and brings a lot of volatility on that day. So stocks could really move up and down drastically. So you might want to be careful. Taking positions later on in the day into 4 o'clock. Market going even lower. Indeed, yeah, I'm watching it right now. I thought market was managing to start making a rip to the high side, but no, market indeed now getting ready to make another new low a day. Let's see if they can actually make a new low a day, or are they going to start bouncing off that low right in front of that number. Risk to reward people. That's right. Risk to reward is always something to keep in mind. SWKS on Apple News. SWKS with 1 million shares traded right now. Oh my, it got destroyed to the downside. So 159 was holding up, and now we're at 149. So on that candle itself, looks like it was a big market sell, just pushed on that price. What was the news? Who was the person who messaged that? Frank Jones. Either Frank Jones or Miss V, whoever's first, could help us out on this side over here. SWKS to the downside, getting destroyed. So we'll pull it up over here also. SWKS on the dailies, and let me just turn this one off. Let's see what we can find. So it looks like it could go to 144 or even 147 where it's bouncing off right now. So 144, 147. Watching the stock, obviously, big down move, drastic down move actually, that pushed it. I am even because I didn't buy anything. Nice.
So basically I don't see some really exciting news, but Walter Bloomberg, he is famous on Twitter. He says that Apple now building new office to bring wireless chips in-house, and those chips in development may replace parts from Broadcom, Skyworks, AVGO. Oh, is it you?
Wow, okay, so let's go check out AVGO also with this news over here. And AVGO also getting destroyed to the downside. Looks like not as far or not as drastic as Skyworks, but AVGO and Skyworks getting taken out by competition or new competition known as Apple. So is Apple now ripping is something we want to see. Apple hasn't really made a rip off of, so maybe that news was priced in for Apple, but not really priced in that they were going to take out the competition also. So now that news is coming out that they're going to get ready to take out competition, the competition got taken out. Gold up 4.4%. Let's go check out GLD. GLD up right now 1%, and it's trying to go higher. So let's see if GLD can hold up. And based off gold, maybe people are buying gold in terms of hedging for inflation. So we'll see if that's the idea over there. Valeriia, what's for lunch?
Give me a sec, I'll update you.
Check Microsoft. Let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft at $326. Market is still going up and down and up and down and really trying to see what it wants to do. So I'm not sure if you want to push a long in front of Microsoft. 326, 325, however, does seem like a logical level where you want to push your chips. So it makes sense why people would be looking at that stock right now. And I do have a line at 326.10. Microsoft, KO, huge consolidation, KO. Coca-Cola, come on. Coca-Cola, huge consolidation at the top here, but I think we're seeing a move to the downside on Coca-Cola, so I don't think Coca-Cola really breaks out on the top over here for a new high a day. Oh, I thought you threw your phone on the ground for a second. But yeah, so KO, I think we could break to the downside over here based on what I'm seeing on the chart patterns at least. So KO looking like a move to the down. Miss V.
For lunch, we have some, I believe it's some Italian name, so hard for me to read. It's chicken cacciarota with steamed...
I knew that was, as soon as you said it was going to be hard to pronounce, I knew that's what it was going to be.
Do you know what's that?
I don't know what it is, but I have trouble pronouncing that too.
So it's chicken cacciarota with steamed mini potatoes. Let
yeah, as soon as you said it was Italian, it was hard to pronounce.
It's hard. I even had to like open my Google Translator.
I don't even know how to say it.
Cacciatore.
Let me hear it. Cacciatore?
Cacciatore.
How do you listen to it? Oh.
There is a sound.
Yeah, cacciatore. Okay. Yeah, so that's what it is. Now I'm actually forgetting as to what that even looks like.
I'll Google it.
Yeah. Chicken cacciatore. Yeah, it seems like a super chicken type of day for me for sure. Prad is good with Maggie. Bring him some Maggie. That's right. That's right. You guys saw the Maggie noodles picture?
Looks like, again, they just put everything in one... can, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Ask Sean.
Everything what left.
Know. Everything that's left to wrap off the week, right?
Yeah.
I like it. It's like chicken and tomato sauce. All right.
Interesting that tomorrow we have roast beef and chicken haggis with country potato salad.
Roast beef?
And chicken.
Sheesh. I saw an article today that said roast beef is going to be rare in the future.
Why?
Like you can't eat steaks like that anymore because like productions of cows are going down.
Wow. Well, steaks already are not cheap, to be honest.
Exactly. It's like $40 for a steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. ADGI short opinion. I don't have an opinion, and there you go. Coca-Cola, like I said, it's looking to like it wants to go lower, and now it's just breaking off that consolidation, and indeed is heading lower. So good job on Coca-Cola there for listening to me and following my instructions. Okay. Okay, whatever. We'll just play with this toy for now. ADGI moving to $15. You're asking me for a short opinion on ADGI. Obviously, I don't know if you want to be shorting a stock like this that's just ripping off the shorts to the downside, sorry, to the upside. So, don't fight the trend. The stock is up 130%. Look at the volume. Look at the tape. If the volume decreases and we're consolidating at the highs, or we're consolidating somewhat above VWAP and the volume is low, maybe you could go for a short, but I don't want to go short touching the stock. I don't even want to go long touching the stock. So that's just me. That I don't really trade these kinds of positions. But right now it looks like it wants to really break out of that 15.55 and go towards $20. Keeping an eye on this on the at level 2. Let me filter out the volume for us so we don't see anything below 100 shares. So now we're only seeing 100 shares and above, and look at that. A lot of buying, a lot of selling, a lot of confusion actually near this $15 level. We're waiting to see if we see big buys come in. I'm pretty sure I just saw pretty much big sells come in and no big buys just yet. So keeping an eye on it still. They're pretty much getting gate kept at 15 still. 15 is being gate kept quite a bit. Not seeing big buys compared to big sells. So look at the amount of sells coming in compared to the buyers coming in. Lot of sellers. A lot of sellers up here. They're really gatekeeping it. But if that gate gets taken out and that gate gets open, then we're really bursting through the roof over there. Airbnb recovery till 15, 159.44. Airbnb to 159, 156, you think? Yeah, maybe. You know, obviously we're looking for Airbnb to hit 158 first from these lows, and then we can talk about a higher number near 160. I think the stock is probably gonna bring down VWAP towards 160, and then it's gonna repaint itself to VWAP and close around 160 today. So at the moment, I don't really want to be touching the long on it, but I could see why you're looking for it. What's the gray colored orders? Red is sell, green is buy. Anyone can tell. So these are actually white, but I think it could be gray for your screen. So either way, it doesn't really matter what the color is, I guess. This little gray / white color is actually mid prints. What that means is there are prints in the middle of the bid and the ask. The blue prints are below the bid. And the yellow prints, I don't know if we can see any yellow prints yet. Maybe if I filter this out. If you see any yellow prints, those are basically above the ask. Gold and silver up. Yeah, it looks like, obviously hedging inflation, buying coming in maybe on gold and silver and all those commodities over there. Maybe even in Bitcoin. Obviously, we haven't really seen Bitcoin rip, but I've been seeing a lot of people with a bunch of viewers, or sorry, not viewers, but followers, basically talking about how Bitcoin is a better hedge for inflation and whatnot. So, it just people could start following them. I'm up 135% on ADGI today. Let's go. I mean, the stock itself is up, almost 200%. So, absolutely smoking it. Let's go, man. Gold is going down. ADGI is the only thing getting volume. Huge up to fill, 46-point upgrade today. Yeah, don't short it. Yeah, don't. I wouldn't be trying to short it, obviously. Gold is better inflation than gold. All right, 90% mined already for Bitcoin or gold. Let's attack Airbnb. Airbnb still at the low, still, so not really moving. Let's go check out AMC. Time's kind of moving slow today. AMC is not really moving a whole lot. It kind of feels dead to me over here. Now down 1% actually. AMC was, I think, up at one point, and now we're not. We were actually below yesterday's close. Now going down one full percentage. Let's see over here. So I think we can consolidate at 23.55 on AMC if we do break 24.
I got out of another 20% of my Tesla trade. Again, guys, I got into the long at 9.33. My first out 9.39. Majority of like 50% of my share sizing. Here I got out like 30% of my shares, and I'll be holding around 30% of my shares right into the close, because when volume comes, I believe Tesla can make all the way to the VWAP. Counting it's down 4%. That's pretty much a lot for Tesla on the day, so I will be expecting it to try to get closer to this area. That's why I will promise myself to hold those shares into the power hour.
Nice job, Miss V. Quad witching tomorrow. Yes, quad witching tomorrow. 90% mind of gold, no BTC. Okay. I don't know what you guys were talking about. I'm just clarifying. Don't kill me for asking questions. No such thing as stupid questions, just stupid people, right? Hey dog, Piton. Oh, I typed it in the chat. My bad. Let's go look at Piton. Piton trying to get back to $40, but not really successful just yet. Getting rejected by VWAP. We're trying to be above VWAP and slash play around VWAP right now. So we'll see how Peloton can do here. Can you check SQQQ? QQQ. So QQQ futures. Oh, sorry, NASDAQ ETF by itself. So NASDAQ on the NASDAQ currently trying to still go much lower. You know, I'm watching the NASDAQ futures on my second screen up here, right above where the chat is. So I'm watching the NASDAQ futures, and they're really struggling to go back to 16,000. I was thinking that, you know, holding off at these bottoms, NASDAQ can really push itself to 16,000 or so, but it's really struggling over here. Let's see what happens. Short Skyworks. Apple is their main partner. Use 150 level. Yeah, Skyworks is indeed getting destroyed right now. Much lower, much wow. Check Walmart. Let's go Walmart. Walmart holding up at VWAP and actually trying to make a move right now to the high side, not the high a day, obviously, because the opening was 147, so 145.77, and with a high being 140. Actually, it could just be the high a day. Actually, what's the open? Did we open somewhere here? I think we opened somewhere here. So I guess, yeah, that's the high a day. I hate these charts sometimes. So Microsoft high day currently 3. Wait, that's Walmart. Haha. Walmart high day currently being 146.53, and we're currently trying to take out this level right here. Why don't you like to trade slow-moving stocks like BAC, like Bank of America? Nothing against it. I just don't really trade Bank of America. I have no opinions against slow-moving or fast-moving stocks. Just never really traded Bank of America. Obviously, I trade more tech stocks. I'm more into tech stocks than anything else. Those are my go-to trading baskets. Obviously, today XLF has been on an absolute rip. So if you look at XLF or any of the stocks that are in that basket of ETFs, they've been absolutely ripping. So to answer your question, your question is kind of invalid. I don't have a reason to why not to trade it or the reason to trade it. I just don't trade it.
Prad like button is sponsored today by Roman Lubers. Again, he reminds me that we are not 1,000 likes yet, but we are super close. Literally 150 more likes to get to 1,000, guys. Let's get it as quick as possible. Again, if you forgot, I remind you that you can find like button in here right under the window. This thumb, just turn it to the black, and we will be happy that you enjoy what we do.
Nice. Yeah, I just hit the like button. 884. Number 884 was me. Let's go. Let me close this one. I don't need that open there. Let's go back here. I don't like Walmart. Cool. Not reading that sentence anymore. Prad, NVIDIA thoughts, please. NVIDIA still holding up in front of 284, 285, 283 areas, even though the market's really struggling to catch a bid over here. So if market goes lower, obviously NVIDIA could come down to the low a day. But if market can actually manage to rip off these lows, then I think NVIDIA could manage to go back to 290s. Obviously, you know, a lot of weakness in the market. I think the market could just see the redness that I'm waiting to see in the market for so long now. Sorry. So just patience on to see how it happens. Why is the market down? Don't know. ADGI technical analysis, please. ADGI No technical analysis beside $15 level and then $20 level. There is no real points to talk about on ADGI because it hasn't really traded between those prices. So I can't really give you any technical analysis because it's not going to matter. In between prices, there's no trading that happened in between. And then we have big gap ups and gaps downs that the stock needs to fill. So like I said earlier, it needs to break this 1555 and go to 20. I love cricket. I don't love cricket, okay? Where are we going to? Cup and handle for ADGI. Not sure. I don't use that pattern, but it could be. mRNA still going green. mRNA still going. mRNA almost back to green. mRNA. Let's go check out. Almost back to green indeed. We are flat on the day. mRNA did catch the bottom in front of what, 278.54, 279 or so, and is now ripping all the way back through VWAP, all the way going to high a day. Looks like maybe we do break the high a day, but we'll see. I have my doubts because I think the new leader in town for vaccination is going to be Pfizer. Pfizer over 100 in the next few, by January or so, according to how the stock's moving right now. So let's see if the new king in town for vaccination is going to be Pfizer. Prad, I bought DKNG this week for my long-term hold. Can you take a look and give your thoughts? Obviously, DraftKings getting destroyed. I also have it in my long-term account, and I bought it this week, and I'm down too. So, not really much to say about it, except for if it's in your long-term, just hold and pray. If it's in your day trade, maybe take your losses and move on. If it's in your swing trade, then also take your losses and move on. Those are the only three things I can say, because if it's in your long term, we really have nothing to worry about it. If you want to look at it in a day trade way, trying to catch the bottom while the market flips is maybe a trade that we can look for. Onion and whisk forming on ADGI. I love that. Muddy Waters says short BEKE. Prad, what do you think about Dash around the 140 level? DoorDash. So let's go check out DoorDash. 1.5 million shares traded today on DoorDash, and is trying to. What are you trying to do, DoorDash? DoorDash is trying to hold up in front of 145 or so. And what did you ask me? What do you think about 140 level? So obviously don't really trade DoorDash like that to know what the 140 level looks like. So I'm going to have to pull it up over here. 140, is that 140? That's around 140. Yeah, I can see that holding up. That's where the volume point of control is also. But if 140 breaks, then we do have this 136 and that 130 to the downside, and the all-time low being 110 for DoorDash. Speaking about DoorDash, it's not a real segue, but speaking about DoorDash, what makes me bring up this next point is because DoorDash is it's below IPO price for DoorDash. So the fact that we're below IPO price, maybe it's a good buy zone. And also, now that we're actually talking about IPO, the segue which I wanted to do is Reddit. Reddit just filed for IPO day, and is going to be absolutely on my radar whenever Reddit is going public. I'm going to probably wait to put it onto my portfolio, but I'm gonna for sure trade it on the show for you guys, because that's gonna be absolutely fun. Reddit's gonna be so much fun to be trading live. Apple will rip by the end of the day. Thank you, Livesy. Buy SoFi. SoFi currently at $14 or so, and it's trying to Dash is down 666. Amazing. All right, SoFi currently down 0.5% and is trying to hold up in front of $14, and is actually doing a pretty good job at it. Has held up in front of 14 yesterday too. Actually, multiple days in a row now. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row now. We've seen SoFi hold up in front of 14, so maybe it would do that too. Armando, your message is hidden, but I can see it. Are you serious they're going IPO? Don't type the company name, but just say yes or no, because your message is going to get hidden again. There's no way that company's actually IPOing, right? You're joking. They are? Oh.
What the?
Apple support 173.44. Apple, let's go check out Apple. Ooh, Apple cracking 174 to the downside. I'm not sure how much lower can we go. What the heck just happened, Miss V?
Yeah.
What the heck's wrong with that guy? All right, moving on. Apple cracking 174 to the downside. Let's see how low Apple can go here. That kind of threw me off. That was so weird.
I know.
Apple coming lower, obviously. I'm gonna focus on Apple here. Let's see. What is the low of yesterday, guys? The low of yesterday, sorry, not yesterday, 172. So I think Apple could go to this low, 172, 172.50, before actually changing its direction. Apple is being too many messages. Apple is being a whole T-Pain chorus today. I like that. Market making another low a day. Wow, okay, so that makes sense. SPY's making a new low a day. QQQ's making a new low a day, and we're heading to the downside. So Apple, whoa, look at the size on Apple. Hold up, 173.60 has size on Apple. Random size. Random size. That was like 14. How much is that? Calculator 144300. That's 144,000 shares sitting there, and that's 173.60. That's 25 million shares on a random level just sitting there. Did it get taken out? No. He didn't get taken out apparently. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, so that's what did I just say? $25 million dollars sitting on that order book right there. So, and he's real. He's not even a fake order. So you can maybe get some long scalps out of that, or if that level gets taken out, then you can go short off that level maybe. Just a couple ideas over there. That's a lot of money sitting there. $25 million dollars on the level 2. Good entry for PFE. Sorry, I had to drink water. My stomach's rumbling. So PFE, good entry. I'm not sure if you want to enter short or if you want to enter long, but if you want to enter short, I'd be a little careful because markets just made a new low a day and Pfizer's still ripping to the high side. I'm not seeing red prints come in like the way I would want to, and the market just made a new low a day. So obviously Pfizer's looking really healthy. What I would do maybe is draw a couple trend lines on Pfizer, and if those trend lines get taken out on the downside, then I would go short. But I wouldn't go short before that because Pfizer could really burn you. Guess I will wait to load again on Palantir on SoFi. Let's go Palantir actually and cry about how I'm down on that position too. I actually sent a screenshot to my buddy yesterday on Discord saying, look at me, I'm such a good long-term investor. All my positions are up. Oh, whoa, I'm so good. And he literally said, give it a month and all your positions are gonna be flat. Forget a month, give it a day, all my positions are negative.
By the way, Prad, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
From Anze Bozik. Can you ask Prad how do you notice the difference between fake and real orders on level 2?
Yeah, so what is yeah, Sean is like, bro, long term is few days, stop beating up these positions. I'm crying about my own position, but you are right, long term. I'm thinking a year out, 2 years out. I'm just crying about because my entry was like so hasty in my opinion. I don't know, we'll see. I would love for these to go out, man. That's my positions, obviously. Miss V talked about how to identify real size to fake size.
Yeah,
so
real orders and fake.
Sorry?
Real orders and fake.
Yeah, so there is no other answer than actually waiting to see if those orders are being hit. So for example, for Apple, when the stock was going down there to we saw the size, but all you can do is estimate that the size is real, and if once the stock goes down there and the print actually comes in and you're seeing the level 2, the prints are coming in, and on the time of sale, sorry, but on the level 2, the stock the number of orders are also decreasing and maybe also increasing at the same time. So when that whole cycle is happening, you know those orders are real. But let's say that order is sitting there, the stock is coming down, and then it touches it, and then the order gets taken out, the stock just drops. So that's when you know the order is not real. And also you see the order being added and getting taken out, added and getting taken out. If you guys remember watching Sean one of these days, I think it was last month actually, on a stock, they were non-stop throwing orders on the offer to bring the stock down. And every time the stock would go up, they would pull away this order. And it would be a big size. And they would just keep flashing the size again and again and again without actually intending to take that order, which is illegal. It's illegal, and you could go to jail for that. So don't do that. But people do that all the time. And if you know who it is, you can call the SEC on them and be 6ix9ine. But you know, it's illegal. Don't do that.
Meanwhile, Carlos Campos and me, we discussed Tesla. Carlos bought Tesla at 935.42 level. He wants it as I want to go back to VWAP. And if we have any thoughts, well, Carlos, I also still hold some shares of my Tesla. I bought at 933. I will definitely hold them. I have my stop loss set for 927. So if it goes to that level, I will be just kicked out. If not, I will keep holding. And again, Tesla is now more than 4%. I have a feeling that by 3 p.m. closer to the power hour, volume will come back into Tesla, and it should and may make a move to the upside. Like yesterday, remember like it was fads annunciation. But anyways, I noticed some trend that closer to the close, Tesla volume comes into the stock and something gonna happen. Either I will be kicked out of this trade, or it will turn out positive for me. Prad, any thoughts on Tesla?
Any thoughts on Tesla? Market's coming down hard. Let me quickly pull up Tesla. Tesla's still holding in front of 930 while market's coming down. So I think, Miss V, if Tesla can hold up in front of 930, your long is going to be absolutely beautiful long still. So keep on trucking, girl. You got this. Peloton. Somebody messaged in Peloton, which is actually pretty funny. I want to read this. December 16th, Peloton CEO canceled staff holiday parties and held his own lavish party in New York. That's hilarious. Against Peloton Interactive. Okay, these are multiple news coming out from CR News about Peloton. Maybe you're just trying to stuff Peloton negativity in the chat, or you're just trying to spread the news. Either way, I would like for Miss V to confirm on those articles before I read the next one that you just posted. The first one was a little funny, so that's why I read it. The second one, I'm not gonna read it until. So I'll just copy paste it to you.
Sure.
If my mouse will let me. All right. Coming back down. Please check out Grab. GRAB. You trying to grab me, Dominic? Listen, you got married, dude. You can't be grabbing other guys like that, Dominic. All right? Let's go. Grab at the moment is grabbing the ceiling and tearing it off the car, cut the roof off, going through $7.50 almost, getting ready to actually with 14 million shares. I'm actually very surprised seeing the stock move this way with 14 million shares being moved. That's absolutely wild. It looks like a buyout. It's a $7 stock, 14 million shares have been moved, and it's absolutely trading like a buyout. That's pretty surprising to me. I hope Miss V is right. I'm betting on her trading it every day.
Thank you, Pamela.
On what again? Tesla?
I feel like maybe all my Tesla predictions, but again, guys, we are not giving like any financial advices in here. We just share our ideas and how we trade, and each trader is responsible for own trades, and in the end of the day, it's your money, and stick to your plan and risk management.
Thank you, Miss V. Did I cover airlines? No, I did not, and thank you for bringing it up. I think Dallas Airways, is it Dallas Airways, DAL? Whatever it is, this airway company, I think they said that they had better earnings than they did in or we're on the way to have better earnings. Thank you. So Delta Airlines had better earnings, or were on the way to have better earnings than pre-pandemic times. So Delta Airlines it got a boost off pre-market, but it gave back all of those in the overall market move to the downside. What is this? Profitable betting on a strong holiday demand, and basically they were getting ready to see more money coming in than pandemic levels. So that's a great news for airliners. But obviously, with the new variant, I think I'm still seeing a lot of confusion about the new variant. I still don't know how serious it is, because every time I go home, my mom tells me something completely different than what I hear over here at work, or what I hear from my friends. And it's always on the news, and these Twitter spaces too. I'm going into Twitter spaces and I see people have specified conversations about how Ontario and how Canada is dealing with the new variant. So I'm very worried about that aspect, and if anything negative happens, if market could go much lower on that. So obviously I'm medialized. I'm not quoting anybody. I'm not saying it is this way or that way. I'm just not sure what to do. I'm very confused with the Omicron variant, and I really want to I really want answers. I want answers, and nobody's giving me answers. The ones that just, or at least the ones that make me not confused. All the answers I'm getting are just all over the place.
In terms of Peloton news, those are true.
Peloton news? Thank you, Miss V. So guys, looks like the Peloton news is true.
Here it is. So
thank you. So yeah, you want to read it or should I?
You can do this.
Right.
So many written words.
Yeah. So Labaton such arrow notifies investors that a class action lawsuit has been filed against Peloton Interactive Inc. on December 16th, 9:15 a.m. So that news has been verified. Thank you, CR News, for helping us out on that end, my friend. So Peloton, looks like more negativity could be coming in. We're going to move on. Scare tactics. Okay, just practice safety. Come on, AMC, low 23, more buys. Is AMC 23 right now? No. Okay. So AM3 bouncing off in front of 24, even though the market's really making a new low a day every second while we talk about it. So good to see AMC holding up. Good to see Tesla holding up. Good to see NVIDIA holding up. Because when the market really reverses towards VWAP, I think we can really rip to the high side.
And reminder, guys, 30 more and we get 1,000 our daily goal. Still 2,500 people watching. Prad is doing some yoga. I think it deserves your like, guys. If you want us to include
I don't
yoga,
know, it was on our face. You tricked me.
like you yesterday.
You tricked me.
If you want us to implement yoga minute in our show, smash the like button. If we get 2,000, we'll have a stretching minute on market movers. 1K likes.
Who the heck
Let's
is
go.
Trader TV Trey?
Thank you, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for your support.
Who the heck is Trader TV Trey? Is this a fake account just following me? Unbelievable. The older you get, the more you realize absolutely nobody knows what's going on. Oh, trust me, man. I'm at that on a daily basis. The only thing I know is I know absolutely nothing, man. And that's the beautiful part about life, because it makes me wake up every day wanting to know more. Or at the current time of life where I'm in, it just makes me not want to wake up at all and sleep all day, because I'm in vacation mindset. So it does not, it doesn't help. But yeah, I get what you mean. The older you get, nobody knows anything. Everyone's just guessing. Parents are just learning how to be a parent while they're parenting. So everybody's just guessing over here. Let go 2K. Oh, we'll see. We have yet to break 2K likes on this show ever. Why do you have more hair on the bottom part of your head than the top? Well, you take trimmers and you trim your head every day on the top, and then not every day, but you trim your head more than you trim your face. That's why. That's why there's more head on the top or the bottom than there is on the top. No more lockdowns. Yes, that is true. No more lockdowns anymore. Where are we going to? You're going to buy more Lucid at 38.50 LCID. LCID did break 40. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go much lower for Lucid Motors. Any possibility to hold up over here? There is a possibility to hold up over here, especially because the market is now trying to make that move up. So if the market makes this move up, I think Lucid Motors can hold up over here, and we can rip to 40 or higher. Broski explaining the Palantir dip. I'm bleeding. There is no explanation, to be honest. It's bleeding, and everyone's bleeding. It's on my long-term account. It's in I think Sean's long-term account too. I don't know who else's long-term account it is in. So it's a long-term, and hence we're gonna take care of it later. But for today, Palantir, I think, if market can really reverse, I think Palantir could reverse to VWAP also, and maybe DraftKings could do something similar too. DKNG. DraftKings looking so bad right now, just getting destroyed to the downside. Everyone bloodbath indeed. Prad got the money beard. Hey, I got that I'm cooking beard. I got the hardened beard. No, I wish I got the hardened beard. It would be so much better. Prad, you missed the Rivian CNBC put dumps. Oh, wow. Rivian did manage to break 110 today. Okay, Rivian, congratulations on actually failing 110. We're at 108 right now. And obviously, let's go see what we can find. That's not going to help me. So Rivian 110 did manage to break. I think we could go as low as a 106 or so before actually finding bids. So Rivian, nice breakout to the downside. I did indeed miss it. Yikes. Buffett stocks winning. Buffett stocks are always winning. Personally, I don't see a reverse today. I can see why you say that, but market holding up right now at these lows could give a reversal. Anything is possible. Which do you prioritize more, fundamentals or technicals? Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're like investing, then maybe you want to look at fundamentals along with what the company does, and then also technicals to time your entries. But like if you're day trading, I think fundamentals don't matter for Jack. And especially in this market, fundamentals don't matter for Jack because Rivian doesn't belong at these prices according to fundamentals, right? But here we are at these prices. Same thing with like Tesla, some people would say. And half the other stocks too. GME, fundamentals don't matter for GME, right? So, oh, they're looking at somebody else. I thought they were looking at me. So yeah, in my opinion, as a day trader, don't even worry about fundamentals. Worry about learning the technical aspect of the trading. Worry about learning the level 2. Worry about learning time of sales, and then you can worry about fundamentals after that to help you with your bias in day trading. But if you're looking to just invest, then fundamentals, what the company does, how people think about it, and everything else. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to put my mic on. Am I on? I
Yeah.
can't tell. So when it comes to, I think a good smart person told me this when it comes to deciding between technicals and fundamentals, whether it's short or whether it's a long term. Even if you're talking about your long-term account, you've got to pick one or the other. Like it's like two different sides of your brain was the notion. Like you've got to decide whether or not you're going to be focusing on technicals, like buying off of key levels, or you're just waiting for certain fundamental indicators to get hit. Like you're waiting for it to reach a certain PE or something along those lines. If you try to blend that a little bit too much, you can get yourself out of sorts. I always find that personally, it's like I like the company for whatever reasons, and then I might use some technicals for entry points in. So, and another thing I typed in the chat is, on days like today, you should always take some kind of a moment to scan where strength and weakness is. And every single time we've had a down day in the market, I'm pointing out the same two stocks for you when it comes to worrying about inflation. Just have an idea of how the slow and steady grind things like Procter and Pepsi are giving to you in your portfolio. And then some of them are going, I think, a little bit rapidly, like Pfizer, which I'm trimming some of. I actually just sold some Pfizer. And again, you've got to find a way if you're looking to diversify a portfolio. They don't seem like interesting or sexy names, but they're rock solid companies, and you can play both ends of it. Because I always like to take it back to a day trade. I am trying a firm here. I actually have a firm long twice. I tried it off 100, got stopped out. I then had the long off of 96. the first time and took some out there at 99 and then reloaded at 96 and took some out at 98. So around this level, that wipeout bottom that we saw like just recently on that wipeout day last Monday, I mean, that's that 96 level. I just kind of feel if it holds up, we could be good to go. I'm keeping my eye on the VIX as well, which has been struggling to break the high. It's been kind of breaking the high and going a little bit higher. If that reverses, I think some of these longs can be pretty good. If you're watching Tesla 930, you should be checking out the VIX to make sure it doesn't truly break back out again.
Thank you, sir. Okay, for once I hit a button and it didn't fail me. Awesome. PFE trying to dump their stock by announcing the fourth dose. Let's go to Pfizer. Pfizer's still holding up in front of $60.40. Pfizer's so strong today, man. 3% up on the day. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful for Pfizer. Rob is the stoner and Lucas is the skaterboard. What happened to Amplitech? AMPG 52-week high. Oh, I was on the right stock. AMPG on 1 million volume today. Kind of really low on the volume end, so can't really talk about it, to be honest. $3.50, up a percent. So still looking good for the intraday, but no trades that I can see for myself on this stock. Rob and Lucas said they don't agree with you, Neil. Markets being hammered so they can clean up in the Santo rally. Yeah, so I was reading an email. I'm signed up to this email. It's called the Market Ear or something. They send you this email, a newsletter or something. And in that, they were talking about the Santa rally possibly coming in at the end of December, going into the first 2 weeks of January. So keeping my eyes peeled on that. So we'll see what happens on that. Elon sold over 10 billion of Tesla. It's actually 15 billion overall in the last 2 weeks. Okay. I think it was 15 billion over the whole year or something along those lines is what I read for how much Elon sold. Market year is zero hedge. Could be. It could be zero hedge. I'm not sure. It's actually one of my and Greg's friends who told me about it, and I was like, they better not spam me with emails every day. I don't want to be reading too much. And it's actually something very useful of a newsletter, but it's biased. It's quite biased in my opinion, but it's a good newsletter. ARCT, you might actually like this one. ARCT 1.4 million. Nope. ARCT 1.49 million to the upside so far. 42.90 currently where we're at. Trying to break 43 right now, so let's see if we can actually break 43. Market did manage to catch a reversal, or bids actually, and so NVIDIA, there we go. Like I said, if NVIDIA not moving down with the overall market, it only means that NVIDIA is going to really move up when the overall market moves. So NVIDIA managed to hold that bottoms very well. Now it's really moving to the upside with the market, giving you guys a beautiful opportunity to get long. Let's see if NVIDIA takes out 290 and goes all the way to VWAP with the overall market, or does it just stay down below 290? It's biased in my opinion. Classic Prad. I think they're being biased. The way they write their articles is very biased, but that's coming from someone who's very biased himself, so I should be able to point biasness, right? I have, you guys know me. I have a lot of biased points that I stick to all the time. AMC is going green. All right, AMC. Let's go check out AMC. Woo! AMC getting a nice rip to the top side. Grab is apparently ripping too also. So AMC almost at VWAP right now. Let's go check out what Grab is looking like. Grab kind of been ripping for a while. I don't really see a difference from an hour ago till now, to be honest. But yeah, 15 million shares now is the only difference I see, to be honest, and it's still at $7.50. RBLX $95 shoot pants. So let's go check out Roblox right now. Roblox back to $95 indeed. It did dip as low as $93.25. I got the shaky leg syndrome right now because I gotta pay. Airbnb is really bad, 157. ABNB. Let's go check out Airbnb right now. Damn, I just took an hour nap listening to Prad on recharge. Yikes, that's sad. All right, so Airbnb holding up in front of 156.20 did manage to rip along with the market, but let's see if the market goes back to the downside. Market ended up holding in front of 15,900 on the QQQs, and on the SPYs it's 46.70 or almost 46.70 on the SPYs. Amy and Jimmy stepping up. Who the heck is Amy and Jimmy? ARCT looking short at 44. ARCT still ripping. Nope. So it did not break 43. Actually, no, it did break 43 to 43.35 and then dip back down. There's quite of a spread on here, and the volume's not really there. So not sure if you want to be taking breakouts of the stock with low volume, but 44 short is, I guess, I can't really see up here. Yeah, I see why you're saying 44 now. Yeah, makes sense. Amy equals AMC, Jimmy equals GME. Ah, how am I just now hearing this? Okay, let's go check out GME. Jimmy indeed also ripping, but Jimmy is still negative on the day, whereas Amy is actually positive on the day, I believe. No, Amy's actually positive, but Jimmy is negative. So Jimmy is trying to get back to VWAP and meet Amy in the VWAP areas. But let's see what happens. Jimmy Neutron, Prad, are you red on the day? Slightly red on the day, indeed. Yeah, because of futures. I gave back some of my money on futures, sadly, but we're fine. Prad, we're at that. Everyone should hear about KRBN. Carabina. KRBN. Okay, nope, not sure what that is. KRBN on ARCA. Very low on the volume end, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so KRBN low on the volume end, 490,000 shares traded so far. Trying to see if it can break 52, but can't really do much on this side because obviously, like I said, the volume is low. Hello, Miss V.
Yo, Mr. Prad.
How was lunch?
So much light in here.
Light?
I wasn't eating, but it looks not bad.
Looks not bad. That's all I need to hear. Miss V, do you mind taking for a second while I go to the washroom?
Absolutely, guys. So I'm back. Thankfully, my stop loss at 927 didn't field, and we are still holding above this 933 area. So as I said, I will be holding 30% of my trade right into the close and power hour. Meanwhile, while Prad is doing his things, let me update you real quick on cryptocurrencies, not cryptocurrencies, on every currencies. And by the way, today aftermarket and tomorrow before the open, we have 3 interesting earnings names, which are Darden Restaurants, Rivian, and FedEx. So guys, write in the comments if you're excited about any of those 3, but I'm pretty sure everyone is excited for Rivian recent IPO. All right, well, Canadian dollars is down 0.5%. US dollar also down 0.47%. Euro, Australian dollar, and British pound are all up around 0.30%. Japanese yen and Swiss franc are down between 0.33%, 0.45%, and Russian ruble is up 0.16%. Bitcoin is down 2% today and now 48,200, while Ethereum is down just 0.23% and now worth 4,053. So Basically, I bought more Bitcoin. I added my average. I don't know what's my average, but first I bought around 35,000 and I added more at 47 something thousand. So we'll see where it will go. Hopefully, Bitcoin will skyrocket again. Recently, we posted a new video on Instagram where I'm kind of dancing and happy when Bitcoin is at all-time high, and then I'm crying when it dips. But actually, this all jokes, because even if it's down, I consider it as a buy deep opportunities. Kev Lane is asking Tesla bounce. Well, it looks like, look guys, it's kind of barcoding, doing nothing, and I'm pretty sure that after 2 p.m. volume will come into Tesla. The only thing, I'm not sure which direction it will go, but for sure it will, hopefully towards our favorite VWAP. And here he is. We missed you so much.
Did you?
We did.
How much?
Wait a sec. Oh, never mind.
All right. ADGI still in front of 1353. Give me a second. All right. So ADGI still in front of, what is it? 1350 or so, holding up really well in front of that price. So I think, you know, volume did decrease, lunch did end and volume did decrease. So we could see some maybe, just putting some lotion on because the water was hot in my hands, now all dry and whatnot. So
Ooh
I
la
hate
la.
that. Hate having dry hands. All right. So ADGI, like I said, is holding up, and we're looking for volume to increase maybe, you know, 2 o'clock or so. We still got 40 minutes left before we send you guys over to Neil, Sean, and Brendan. And maybe then volume picks back up and we actually get that breakout of 15 to the high side, or a breakout of 1350 to the downside and go to VWAP, where currently VWAP has caught up quite a bit. VWAP was around $10. Now we're at $12. So looks like, you know, even if we do break this 1350, the stock could very well just base itself off at VWAP or $12 or so and just go sideways for the rest of the day. And I'm gonna expect, you know, later on in the month, the stock really could go test the $20 where it broke down from. So that gap fill play may be coming in over here on ADGI. Albania loves Miss V. Okay.
Miss V loves Albania. Hi. Wow.
Happy I loaded on the 1434 on SoFi. All right, that's enough rubbing hands. SoFi indeed ended up holding at $14, and now look at the size on 1450. So that's actually an inverse gateway getting filled. He's paying to be first to get filled. So that's a more sophisticated guy. He knows what he's doing, and he really wants those fills. And is he moving up? He moved up to 51. I want to see if he moved up to 52, because if he moved up to 52, then I think he really wants to take some size over here. Yeah, I see he moved up to 51 from 50. Is he still on 52? He's on 50 also, but he moved those orders up from 50 to 51, and now will he move it up to 52 is the question. Will he move up to 52? He's getting printed. He's getting taken out. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Just reading level 2, reading time of sales. He's getting shares filled. He's still on 51. He didn't move to 52 yet. So the idea is he's basically taking shares on the way up, and he's looking to probably get out at VWAP or so. Or maybe he's just trying to get filled for a good swing trade later on in the day. Didn't Peloton have bad news? It's ripping. Yeah, but the Peloton bad news was in the morning. So even though the bad news was like at 9 o'clock or so, nothing really happened to the stock from open. It's been absolutely on a tear, and we're actually going towards $40 right now. So I guess the news is not really affecting the stock way too much. Hopefully we never lose Miss V to CNBC. Don't worry, we're never going to let that happen.
Ha ha ha.
We're never going to let that happen.
By the way, guys, I just mentioned that earnings board, just 3 names, but let's visualize, and I'll show you the board. FedEx, Rivian, and Darden Restaurants. 3 great, interesting names for tomorrow.
I like it. The 2 names that I do know are on there, and then I don't even know who Darden Restaurants are. So
Darden Restaurants, yeah, I will see like a few companies in one, like, you know.
Oh yeah, like
kind
Yum
of.
brand or
Yes,
something.
something like this.
What companies do you know though?
I'll check.
You'll check? Yeah, I don't even know who Darden brand owns. But yeah, FedEx, obviously the FedEx Arrow. You guys know about the FedEx Arrow. And then we also have the big boy Rivian coming out. Let's go check out Rivian. Olive Garden, really? They own Olive Garden? That's cool. I didn't even know that. I actually never been to Olive Garden, so makes sense. It's a big holding company. Wow, really? Okay, okay. Maybe I need to go check them out more. I've never heard of them. Never even been to Olive Garden. I don't even know if we have Olive
It
Garden
is.
in Canada.
It is Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse,
Okay.
Bahama Breeze, Season 52, Yard House, and Cheddar Scratch Kitchen.
Apparently, Red Lobster also. Also another place which I've never been to.
Doesn't say Red Lobster.
No, no Red Lobster?
No.
Okay. I'm green, playing both ways. Let's go, sir. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, we have them in Canada. Olive Gardens? Yeah, I
Yes,
think.
sir. By the way, Tesla broke 940 to the upside, guys.
Nice.
Nice.
Tesla at 942 right now as we're looking at it. So that 930
like
long,
it.
absolute beauty. Do you have any more stuff?
Yes, it's still have
Nice.
30%.
Ride that rocket.
Honestly, I have a feeling to get out because it's a very great jump. I got in at 9:33. It's now 9:41, but I promised that I will hold into power hour. So
Let's go, Miss V.
let's go.
Turns out Ford can make electric cars too. I mean, why not? any car company that's already existing can make electric cars, in my opinion. Obviously, yeah, Tesla had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations and actually learn how to be an electric car company. And before, these guys have been making cars for years, man. I don't know how hard it could be for them to figure it out. I got years and years and years of R&D and engineers and technology just sitting there. How many shares do you trade of Tesla, Miss V? Over 9,000. What is power hour? So power hour comes in from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock on a daily basis, and it's basically just an idea that's when volume basically picks up. And also markets move more in the close and in the open because of that's where the big money is being traded. Hedge funds, big money are basically not allowed to trade on the liquid gateways and move stocks drastically. They take those orders a little bit to the dark pools. They take those orders elsewhere. But more importantly, most of their money is being printed on the opening print and on the closing print. So that's where the money is being traded for hedge funds, and that's where that's where you want to keep your eyes on. So power hour, the reason why power hour is important because, the opening is important, the same reason, because that's where a lot of volatility, that's where a lot of volume will be. And power hour is also important for the same reason. How the first hour of the open is important is the same reason for the close. Why would Tesla be worth 10 times more than Ford? Because the valuations don't mean anything in this current market. Visa break. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for the info. No problem. All those restaurants are in Detroit area. Let's go Detroit, Motor City. Visa Power Hour, $220. Okay. Anyone holding puts through Rivian earnings? Oh, sorry, I did not read that. I did not read that. Whenever Ms. V is ready to read that, she could read that.
Hey, Brad, guess what? We've got a super chat from Chris De Paula. Anyone holding puts through Rivian earnings? Well, we trade equities, right? And I believe puts its options. Anyways, thank you for your super chat. And are you excited about Rivian earnings?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Rivian show that they have no earnings at all and still go to the moon tomorrow, because that's what Rivian's gonna do, right? So obviously, I can't wait to short Rivian tomorrow off of the earnings that they're gonna have and still lose on it. So we'll see tomorrow. Come back. Make sure you're here at 8:30, but make sure you're also here at 11 o'clock to see me talk about how Rivian had no proper earnings at all and I'm still losing on the short. All right. Tesla is cars, energy, AI, space, and much more. Oh yeah, you guys are comparing Ford and Tesla. Yeah, I mean, Tesla is even though Tesla makes cars, Tesla is an idea Ford is a company. So Tesla as an idea is worth way more than Ford as a company will ever be in that idea, period. Like when you're investing in Tesla, you're really investing in Elon Musk. You're investing in anything new that Elon can come up with. Now Tesla literally went from a car company to a technology company to a IT company to a AI company to robotics to solar to God knows what. So when you're investing in Tesla, you're investing in the god Elon himself. But when you're investing in Ford, you're investing in just the car company. There's nothing more expansion that could come up there. Like Tesla is like every day something new. Elon's just coming up with new things every day. The phone, the amazing phone, like come on, I can't wait to buy Tesla phone. I love you, bro, but stop. I mean Tesla as an idea because he just comes up with new ideas all the time. Like Ford, you can't pivot Ford from a car company to like what would you pivot Ford from a car company to a AI robotic making company? I mean, maybe one day, but Tesla's already doing it. That's why Tesla's worth so much more than Ford. But also, at the end of the day, evaluations don't mean jack. Like valuations don't mean jack, right? So that's that. You're kind of off base, Prad. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad that I'm off base on that part. It's my opinion, but yeah, I'll be glad to see what your guys' opinion is. Feel free to throw it on the chat if I read it or in my DMs, and I'll I mean Dominic and I talk in DMs all the time, so feel free to put it in the DMs, Dom. I'll gladly read it out.
Slide in DMs.
Slide in my DMs. That's right. What's wrong with saying Tesla is an idea? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, Tesla is more than just an idea. It's a company. But the way I look at it is like it just comes out with more stuff every single day. Some of these guys are nuts knocking Elon. He's the wealthiest man in the world. I don't think anyone's knocking Elon. We love Tesla. I love Tesla. I know Miss V loved Tesla. So I don't think anyone's knocking Elon. You did.
I do love Tesla.
All right. Again, was he bankrupt ever? I didn't even know he was bankrupt at once. I don't know what the again came for. What's wrong with BGFV? BGFV. Let's go look at BGFV right now on NASDAQ. 500,000 shares. Can't really talk about it too much right now, but it is on a downward trend, down 4.65%, and looks like it could just go much lower if the market could, turn around from here to the downside. Fanboy, did you read Musk's tweet to Bernie Sanders? Oh, 100%. Why does no, that was somebody else, right? No, that was somebody else. The Bernie Sanders was the one about taxes and about selling his shares and whatnot, right? Listen, I love Elon. Elon can do me no wrong. Also, I'm not into politics where I'm gonna pick Elon's side over Bernie Sanders' side. Like I don't really follow American politics like that outside of what matters to the market. So I don't really care what Bernie has to say to Elon. Elon always wins to me in my mind. I'm a fangirl. I'm gonna fangirl over Elon through every single thing. Now Elon can do no wrong to me unless he does something really bad. So I'm gonna fangirl him every single day. Not flexing, but I just got my Model 3 a couple weeks ago, and it's nothing like I've driven before faster, and it should be. That's nothing.
That's cool. Like Amazing saying that he just got his Model 3 a couple weeks ago, and he says he never driven before faster and it should be and smooth. This is so true actually. When I went to Vancouver, we rented Tesla, and congratulations to Amazing, and it really so fast. Like it goes from 0 to 100 like in 3 something seconds or 5 seconds.
No,
and
it's like 2.
Yeah, and so fast, like literally my head went like this, and it's so smooth, and it also auto drives.
Maybe 3.
In the mountains.
I think the new one's gonna go 2 seconds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so
but
congrats.
it is stupid fast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's stupid
and
fast.
Smooth.
Have you used the Batman mode on it yet?
Batman?
Yeah, there's a Batman mode that makes the car move forward by itself.
No.
Yeah, like let's say if the car is parked like down the street.
Yes, I don't think we had that function yet. I think it was old model, but the fun thing, they have karaoke in the car.
Nice.
Yeah, and
where's the mic though?
No, it's just playing inside, and I don't know if it's okay to say that, but there's a function so like your Tesla can fart. Like you can press and it will make sound out loud.
That's Elon being a child. You know, I love Elon. Can't help it. All right. If I find any excuse to drive it now, yeah. I mean, if I had a Tesla, I would probably live stream from the car itself, and trust me, Miss V would be sitting in there without a doubt. It's a Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, if we could live stream from a Tesla car, yo, Elon, if you want to sponsor us with a Tesla car in the studio, we'll live stream it. We'll have your car company at the back over here and everything. You know, shout out to the homie.
I mean, my dream is to buy Tesla by trading Tesla.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. My dream was to buy a Ferrari car just by shorting Ferrari in Milan, but it's not working out for me so far. We'll see how it's working out for you.
Let's see.
Looking at Elon's last two tweets a couple minutes ago are kind of funny. Elon is the king. He's the king of comedy. All right. We're moving back to the market a little bit. I want to go see if any of these stocks have caught bids off the low. So Microsoft did indeed catch somewhat of a bid. I want to go look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA 288. Not bad. NVIDIA did go up to 288 and now coming back to 286. I want to go look at Amy and Jimmy. Amy and Jimmy. Amy is above 25, above VWAP. Congratulations, Amy. Almost 2% up on the day for this girl. Let's go look at the boyfriend now. Jimmy, the boyfriend himself, is not able to get above VWAP. Still getting rejected. What's up?
It's so funny. Dominic Famlar sent a super chat saying, "Careful, Tesla will block you like super chicken." Super chicken, super chicken.
We don't even take that name anymore. That name is banned on this show. Anyone who takes that company's name before they unban me is going to get banned too, because that's revenge. All right, FEP, FWP, AFRM. Okay, FWP I think is what you want me to look at, so I'll go to FWP with 200,000 shares, not really doing a whole much. I better see a big volume candle there. No, there's nothing really to talk about it, so I'm going to move on from this. Let's go look at Affirm. Has Affirm reclaimed $100 yet? And that's going to be a negative. Affirm did bounce off that number that I told you, which is $96. And, you know, we're going back to try to reclaim 100, but still struggling to reclaim 100. Timeout for Chicken Talk. Yeah, anyone who talks about it gets timeout. They didn't ban me. Now I have to delete my comment about Super Turkey. Yeah, Super Turkey is fine. You know, Super Turkey doesn't exist. Karen, you want the manager? Uh-oh. Karen is always going for the manager. Whose idea was to start these live streams? I think it was Sean and Neil's. I'm not sure. They used to stream over here for a long time.
What was the question?
Whose idea was it to start the live stream?
Yeah, well, basically, I just quickly will mention that Day Trade the World, as I was telling you before, guys, offices are all over the world at one company, but like people trade with Day Trade the World all over the world. And in terms to teach new traders, Neil, Sean, and Braden created the show, but the show would stream only for Day Trade the World users and people who trade with P-Parade platform. And then 2 years ago, they came into idea to make it public, and we went public to YouTube and now stream for all of you guys.
Thank you, Miss V. Market coming back to the downside. What the heck, market? What's wrong with you today? I was hoping you would maybe find a way to get back to 16,000, but looks like that's going to be a hard pass on the market. We're looking to see where market could actually find a way to, figure out where the bottom is for the day. So far, this does not look like the bottom for the day. Prad, the manager of Super Turkey, is on the phone now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Miss V and Prad. No, thank you everyone for coming here. Did we hit 1K likes yet?
Yes,
we did.
1.1.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I remember I was celebrating and you were flying somewhere. 1.1K like in your thoughts.
Oh, I was probably reading something. Yeah.
Maybe this.
Well, let's go. We did it. P-Pro 8 work with the VPN. No, it will not. Wow, can we ask Valeriia another question? Always.
It's all good. It's all good.
Always.
It's just my favorite Stop Console Wars.
I love his name too. Stop Console Wars. No, don't stop Console Wars. Keep it going. I enjoy the Console Wars, but I enjoy your name. Sold my puts on Adobe this morning. Made my day. Let's go, Giovanni. Killing it. Absolute beauty of a trade on Adobe. Clearly, Adobe got destroyed today and is now down what percent? Let's see. It was down 9-ish% when I pulled it up earlier. Now it's down 10.51%, making the low a day at 556. Back above 560 right now, though. Watch your stops. Indeed, market could very well go back to low a day and then bounce from there, or just break from there too. Can Miss V say get to the chopper? Yeah, Miss V, can you say that exactly like how I said it?
Get to
I gotta say exactly how I
get
said
to
it.
the chopper.
No, get to the chopper.
No, I'm not gonna say like
You gotta
this.
say it how Arnold
What
Schwarzenegger says
what
it.
is this? How I'm gonna make voice like this?
You gotta really hurt your throat, like get that hurts. Like you gotta just do
What
it.
does this mean even?
It's a Arnold Schwarzenegger joke. It's from a movie. It's like it's him Terminator. I think it's from Terminator, right? Get to the chopper. I'm not sure. Natasha, do it now. Natasha, Miss V is the best. She is.
Aw,
Mr. V.
Mr. V. Oh my god, I love it so bad. By the way, where is the Miss V's favorite simp on the chat? I haven't seen it for a long time. I'm worried, but this is super cool.
Mr. V is in the chat, guys.
V.
Let's go, Mr. V. What if that's your actual boyfriend?
I don't know.
That would be hilarious. I mean, that'd be cute. But yeah, Kindergarten Cop. Is that what it's from? No, that's from Predator. People are saying it's from the Predator. I thought it was from the Terminator, but it is from the Predator. Sorry. Donkey Kong. Tell me Donkey Kong is reversed. Please, 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 please. Somewhat of a reversal. Donkey Kong was down about 7%, I think, at one point. Now it's down 6% almost. Let's see if we can reverse back to VWAP. Obviously, closing above 28 is something I would like for Donkey Kong, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. Markets trying to hold up just slightly above the low a day on the market. So if that can pull off that, well, maybe we can make a little bit move on some positions. Let's go check out Apple. Apple 173, hold up in 173 still. Not really moving back to the long still. Predator. Wow, okay, I like that. He said that in all the movies. Did he? I don't know that. BTC is falling like he's in class saying, "Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper." All right, Bitcoin indeed coming to the downside. Your laugh, Miss V, is too cute. Bitcoin indeed coming to the downside right now, breaking 48,000 to the downside. I don't like that. I'm getting angry again. Bitcoin getting down. Obviously, there's nothing else to say besides that.
Yeah, I don't
We
like
do
that
two
too.
twin. Oh, that's something else. Arnold's catchphrase changed from "I'll be back." That's right, I'll be back, and then get to the chopper.
I'll be back.
Exactly. There you go. Now you know it. That's
That
the same
one I
guy.
know.
That's the same guy who says
Yeah.
"Get to the chopper."
But I'll be back, I know.
I'll be back. Colorado loves Miss V.
I love Colorado. Miss V
Lots of love for
International.
Miss V today.
Yeah.
We love Miss V too. And trust me, we're not gonna let CNBC poach her.
Like they tried.
The what?
Like they tried.
Like they tried. Oh, they will. You keep up your good work, they will try,
Oh.
and we're not gonna let them. We're gonna ask them for $1 million bonus for me
yeah.
to take you away from here.
No, we'll just say you can't take only me. Like we go like do it.
No, I mean that's fine if they want to take you, but they gotta give me $1 million.
It's like you selling football player.
Yeah, I'm a contractor.
Oh,
they gotta give me the
interesting.
contract.
Sure.
Miss V
It's
signed to TraderTV.Live and Market Movers, so if they want to poach Market Movers co-host, they gotta pay Market Movers $1 million to poach Miss V.
Brad
So if you're
E-
listening, that's what
Prad
the price is.
e-commerce.
Prad e-commerce. Yeah, if you guys are listening, that's what the cost is. All right, I want BTC to go back down to 30K and I will go all in. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm going to cry. I mean, obviously I'll go all in too, but I'm not going to be happy seeing Bitcoin go down there. All right. Maryland loves Miss V. Well, everyone loves Miss V.
I love Maryland.
Maryland, Baltimore,
I
Maryland.
love you all guys.
All right, BTC going down. I already saw that. INC. Not sure where INC is. CNBC. Whoa, puts piling up on Rivian. Really. So looks like puts volume are loading up on Rivian right now. Let's see if Rivian is going any much lower. We are actually back to 110. So the fact that we're back to 110 and puts are loading up, I'd like to see how that's gonna pan out on Rivian. Obviously, I think Rivian could go much lower to 105 or even 100 if the what's it called, the earnings report comes out bad. But it all depends on the earnings report. All depends on what they say in the earnings report too. Like, let's say they worded in the earnings report or in the conference call somewhere along the words like, we actually ramped up production, or we're gonna deliver faster than we previously predicted. Like any positive wording that's gonna help Rivian, we're instantly going back to 120, 150. So Rivian earnings report and what they say is gonna be very important for the stock. So all eyes on that report, all ears on that report. Rivian is so manipulated. I wouldn't doubt they lying about guidance. I mean, that's just them predicting it, right? I don't know if you want to. That's kind of going too dark about it. Like I try to stay away from thinking in that mentality that companies are lying about guidances, companies are lying about earnings. That's like going back into what, Exxon? Is it Exxon, the one that went crazy? So that's like going back into those territories where like reports are just being lied about. I would much rather just be faithful that a company like Rivian is not going to lie about their earnings report or about their guidance, and they're going to, be somewhat truthful about it. Rivian is the new Nikola. I hate it when people say that. I think that's 100% false. There's so much difference. Enron, thank you, not Exxon. I was thinking about Enron. So, Enron, I even gave Enron the benefit of the doubt before we got the proof of it. So I'm gonna just keep doing that until we get proof for Rivian also. But people, when you're comparing Rivian and Nikola, that's so messed up. Like, Nikola's CEO was a scam to begin with. He created the company from pure scam and sold it to GME, whereas like Rivian actually has a company and like makes cars. Like, Nikola doesn't have anything so far. So when you compare Rivian and Nikola, that is so messed up. I would fare to like putting those two things together. Absolutely insane comparing Rivian and Nikola and saying Rivian is the next Nikola. That's insane. The problems with buying the dip if it keeps dipping, yeah, that's a meme, right? I buy the dip and it keeps dipping. The meme, yeah, exactly. They have almost no production yet. Exactly. Hey, Prad, tomorrow quadruple hour. What's your opinion? Quadruple. Tomorrow is just gonna have a lot of volatility in general, all the way from the open into the close, I believe, because people are gonna be trying to minimize the amount of shares, or hedge funds are going to try to minimize the amount of shares they're going to want to push in the close and in the open. So I think we're going to see a lot of moves throughout the day, and then the most important moves will come in from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So a lot of fun tomorrow. You'll probably see me not trading all day, to be honest. If anything, I'll probably be on the simulation platform trading for you guys, because I'm going to save all my bullets for the 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock trading. All of my bullets. So tomorrow you'll just see me sitting there on sim right now. I'm just giving you guys a heads up, let you guys know, and that's how I'm going to be trading my day trades tomorrow. So if anyone wants to put cash in your pocket and trade in the most volatile periods, and that's an idea over there. I've been telling you guys to look at MDT USD for 30 days, up 30% so far. I'll be 100% honest, it's the first time me reading that. MDT USD, let me go to MDT USD, currently up 30% indeed, but I don't invest in alternate coins. I don't even own Dogecoin, even though I have a hat that says Dogecoin to the moon. So good job for MDT USD, but I'm only investing in the somewhat of a stable coin areas, and so Dogecoin, MDT USD, and all those are not for me, but good job, 30% up today, absolute beauty. Palantir. Palantir still holding above $18. Absolute beauty. Mwah, mamma mia, mia likey. I like Palantir above $18. I think, what was it, RBC, if Miss V can remember. I think it was RBC who downgraded Palantir to $19.
I'll check for you.
It was I think it was RBC that downgraded Palantir to $19. I mean, it doesn't really matter who. Somebody downgraded them to $19, and now the fact that we're below 19 is the why I pushed my long trade on this stock. If they come out with another downgrade, I'm gonna cry, but that's not gonna change the fact that I'm holding the stock for the long term. So anyone who is on the long term aspect, I think these are beautiful prices for this stock. And for the intraday, look at how we're holding 18. Absolute beauty. Have been holding 18 multiple times that we went and go test it. So that scalp in front of 18 again, giving you 20 cents right now, and maybe we even go back to VWAP. Prad and Valeriia, thank you for the energy. Any thoughts on how to trade Rivian today? I think the one trade that I had on Rivian today was sorry, I should start off with saying thank you for your compliments. And now going back to your question, which is how do you trade Rivian? I think the fact that the way Rivian was trading at $110 and then it broke down would probably give me a trade over here to go short again, because if the market really comes off, for the second time, Rivian could come off too. But if the market rips from here on, Rivian could really take off also. So there's like a somewhat of a range trade for you, I guess. You could go short right now and then have a stop to flip you long on the 110 break long or the 110.50 cent break long instead. So if you want to do that, that's a trade right there. So I would maybe go short right now and then have an order to flip you long at the 110.50. And if 110.50 breaks along with the market, maybe Rivian goes back to VWAP or higher. And if it doesn't happen, you can ride it to the downside if the market decides to go lower. But overall, man, I'm a little hands off on Rivian. I really don't trade stocks before the before the earnings day, because like I like trading based off of like a catalyst. And right now, this looks like a lot of preparation for the catalyst, which is what I don't do. Like I'd rather not be in a position to prepare for the catalyst. I'd rather get the catalyst and then prepare the position.
Prad, we've got a super chat from AB. Apple will go up fast within 20 minutes. Target 178.44 before close. Don't forget to thank me. Tomorrow will be all-time high. Thank you for sharing, AB. Let's see where Apple goes in 20 minutes.
Is SAR South African ruble?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
Saudi.
I just guessed that.
No, it's Saudi.
Saudi Arabia? Riyadh? Oh, okay. We got some love from Middle East. I love it. All right.
Market Movers International.
Market Movers International. I'll be honest, Missy. I thought 90% of our viewers were from America.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought 90% of our viewers from America, and then we got messages from Thailand, Vietnam, from India, from all over the world.
Singapore.
Absolute beauty.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me too.
I trust the Saudis. I do too. They got money, baby. I would love to go to Dubai one day, man. 80% is US. Oh wow, I'll take that. Well, 90%, 80%. I'll take that. Then I'm still a winner. Germany, Netherlands. There we go. Look at all the names coming in right now. France,
Netherlands.
Scotland. Hey, we got a Netherlands guy in here. I'm pretty sure you're happy with the Max Verstappen win, right? Let's go. The lion himself, Max Verstappen, the young buck. North Korea. All right, photogrammer. You're getting banned for that joke. The only guy with the check mark. What's up, Miss V?
London is here.
London.
I hope when I say it's like o'clock.
Like o'clock.
It's kind of to people from London, you know, like tea o'clock.
Tea and crumpets. Tea and crumpets. All right, Neptune. Ooh, can I ride on that rocket with you to Neptune the same way the markets are about to take off right now? So look at Tesla. Tesla's still going to the high side. Miss V absolutely killing that long. Let's go look at Apple.
I'm still holding, by the way. I want to get out so bad.
Don't get out. I mean, obviously it's your trade. You do what you want. I'm nobody to tell you.
It's taking off. No, I didn't take off. But I mean, anyways, guys, I can't hold forever, right? I need to find levels where I want to get out.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. My charts look so messy. I was thinking that my out would be great, something around I don't know, 950. It still would be a great trade for me.
That
So
would be wonderful. I think
Yeah.
market's ripping right now, so you
it
very
is. They
well
are
could.
ripping. Let's go! I love it.
Must be
What a day! What a
smoking
day!
it.
It's literally such a great day for me on Tesla.
All right. How many different countries are watching?
A lot.
Prad and Miss V. Anyone from Pitcairn Island? I don't even know where that is, my guy. Ooh, that's geography next level for me. NVIDIA making a move as predicted. Markets moving, so everything's gonna move along with it. NVIDIA now going higher from the almost the same bottoms where we're kind of consolidated from. So 285, 286, 284, those same levels taking off from there. ASRT. ASRT 2.7 million shares traded on the day. Looking for my chart. Come on, chart. 1.71 being the high of the day. There we go. Charts loaded up. Held VWAP pretty much the whole day and is now ripping to the high side. So looks like more green coming in. Oh, guys, actually it's not even 80% US. It's actually 57% from the US.
That's crazy. I'm just scrolling through the chat. It's literally from all over the
Yeah.
world. That's so cool.
So Natalie just posted the percentage in our work chat. Sean just asked Natalie what the percentage was, and it's 57% from the U.S. Way lower than what Sean or I both guessed. Insane. What was it that you said about Apple? That Apple should be ripping along with the market. So if market's moving, Apple should start going back towards 175 or so. But keep in mind, we really need market to go all the way to 16,000. And every time I say market, I'm really sorry. I mean the Nasdaq 100 because that's what is market for me because those are the basket stocks that I'm trading. So let me switch over to SPYs real quick. We need the SPYs to keep going higher and not really turn around the way they are. And for the Nasdaq 100, we need Nasdaq to go retest 16,000 and then either get above 16,000. If 16,000 acts as a barrier, then maybe we go back to the downside. AT&T ready to move. I think it's just T, right? Yeah, it's just T. So AT&T on New York's absolute beauty of a move today, holding VWAP at every single point, ripping. And look at the strength on the stock compared to the overall market today. So it's still looking good right now. So if the market wants to go higher, I could see AT&T ripping again for a new high a day or even go test $24. But if AT&T, wow, 75 million shares traded today on AT&T. What insanity. I want to go look at what the R-vol was for AT&T then, because I don't know if AT&T trades that much volume. Yeah, there you go. And we're actually trading 2 times the normal volume that the stock trades in at the very minute. I'm pretty sure this is calculated by the minute. So in this minute, we're trading 2.5 times the average volume the stock trades in, and ADGI is trading 70 times the average volume in the minute that the stock will trade in. So that's how much added volume the stock has, and even in this time of the day. So ADGI, let's go back to ADGI and show you, like, look at that. Even at this time of the day, there's still 76 times more than average volume, showing you that there's still eyes on here. There's still trades on here. There's still people looking to make a buck out of this, holding right now in front of $13 and looking to really rip later on in the day towards 15.55 or even all the way to 20. Like I'm guessing though, like we always do with this town. Like I was guessing though, $13 is holding up, and I think they're gonna let the VWAP really catch up and go sideways for the rest of the day, and then maybe power hour we see a move, or we don't see a move at all and it goes all the way back to zero. Sorry, we don't see a move at all and it just stays flat, or we see a move to the upside where it goes to 20, or we see a move to the downside where it goes all the way back to zero. I watched a show on East Estonia. All right, we have 5 minutes left. Anything you guys want to talk about, Miss V? Anything you want to talk about? You have anything to do this weekend? Any plans?
Well, the only thing I want to say that, guys, so much love on the chat today. Thank you, everyone. We love you so, so much. Our trading family. We spend every day together, and so honored to have so nice people on the chat. And it was so much fun to see, guys, you sending from where you are from. So cool, like all over the world. We are traders of the world, Prad. And
right.
so glad you're watching us, and it's a pleasure that you enjoy the show. And I'm still in Tesla.
Sorry?
And I'm still in Tesla. Like
Still
Tesla
in
again
Tesla.
now below 940. I feel kind of bad. I just thought maybe I could sell it. Yeah, I'm switching better, right?
Yeah.
All
The
good.
problem is
All
like
good, all good.
these I need to rechange them. This is your layout,
Yeah.
and I'm used to my layout.
That's true.
So
that
like
makes
every
sense.
time I click a button, I'm like, damn it, that's not the right button
Yeah.
because it's your layout.
Yeah.
So I keep needing to change it, and I keep forgetting
It's all
to.
good. It's all good.
So
I'm
one
just-
day I'll change it.
So yeah, guys, I mean, I still hold. It's now trades below 940. I will hold into power hour as I promised. Still kind of buy trend for me.
I'm internationally known just like Rakim. Okay, like Rissa. Piton Short. Why do I keep typing in the chat? Piton Short indeed working out. We did try to go test $40 again. Did not work out for Peloton. Why is it saying 14? Okay, good. $40 and it did not work out. Double top, triple top, somewhat around those prices, bringing the stock back into VWAP almost. Let's see if we can hold VWAP for Peloton. If not, then I think more downside, obviously. Peloton is really struggling to break 40, so having issues there. Would you ever feel comfortable posting your net daily like Barcelona Day Trade the World guys did? I'm not sure. If we'll see. Maybe one day. And to be honest, Barcelona Day Trade the World, they don't post every day, right? There's some missing in the middle because I track them too. I watch them and I don't see that every day coming out. But it's weird that you even know who they are. That's pretty weird. Apple for Peloton. If you heard it here first, Apple for Peloton. What does that mean? I don't. I'm kind of confused with that sentence. You mean drop Apple for Peloton? Any other RIAs in here? No, not sure what that means either. JP Morgan downgraded on Hood from $28 to $17. So Robinhood indeed going much lower again. Another leg down for Robinhood. Let's see if it can actually break $18 to the downside today. If it can actually break 18, that'd be great. Honey and lemon for tomorrow. Thanks for the energy, Prad. Thank you for looking out, guys. Always love every single one of you. Valeriia and Prad, always good job, good entertainment, and good information. Thank you.
Oh my God, so sweet. So much love in the chat. I want to cry.
Yeah, they love us. They absolutely love us today.
We love you guys.
You think Rivian will dip hard after the earnings? Where's my crystal ball? I don't know where my crystal ball is. When I find my crystal ball, Steven, I'll let you know, my friend. But right now, it seems to be AFK, away from keyboard. What if Apple bought Peloton? Oh, that's what you mean. I don't think they have a need to. Apple can just take their already existing iPad, put it on a bike, and just move on from there. I don't think they ever have a need to buy Peloton. What would you do? What do you think about the future holds for Affirm? I'm bullish about Affirm, but obviously things are not looking good for Affirm. I think Affirm has way more downside right now, sadly. I think Affirm could go way lower.
Well, we'll see. And Prad, just less than a minute left until Brandon will take over. Any sum up for this trading hours? How's it going? You're on vacation mode still?
Yeah, vacation mode still. You guys will see me on vacation mode probably till the end of the month, to be very honest, because, you know, it is Christmas time. It is New Year's time. It's such a jolly time of the year.
I hope, guys, you all have that Christmas mood. You already have your tree, looking for some presents for your family and friends. And yes, thank you during holiday time for still coming by and trading with us. We love you. Thank you so much for all you do for us, for all this support.
Thank you, guys. Adios. Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Yeah, welcome to the close. 2 hours to go on a very interesting looking Thursday afternoon setting up here. What a difference a day makes. We had a big rally back to the upside. That is not the right board. Let's flip back over here. There we go. Yeah, some red numbers coming back into play in a big way today for